a couple of times.
No sense repeating our past mistakes.
No, not at all.
It's almost like we have the ability to learn from our mistakes to make ourselves better. It's almost
to put
like
myself in that category. That felt like a Laurel and Hardy skit for a second there. What, you, me?
Oh my God. Why is my freaking camera so...
I don't know, Rob. Oh, good morning to you, good sir.
Yeah. I gotta get used to it now. I still have 2 different cameras. But
why?
Because I use 2 different computers. It's
Fair
like
enough.
when I join you, I'm joining you for my work computer because I'm working during part of my last part of my thing, and I go right into work. But I have a newer camera on my other computer, and it's completely different now. So I have to get used to the difference between them.
That's fair.
Holy shites! Look at that. It's amazing.
Here early, start the indoctrination. First thing.
That's really the way to do it.
Yeah. You always start your indoctrinating early in the morning when they're at their most vulnerable, and they'll be willing to accept anything. Up is down, right is left.
How are you today? You off today?
No.
I'm sorry.
I have to fucking do data. I have to do math and fucking make shit make sense. And I don't want to, but I will.
Life only makes sense if you force it.
Through a meat grinder.
Is that in Watchmen? Life only makes sense if you force it to.
How are you doing, Robin, Mark?
Bittersweet.
Well.
Bittersweet.
I can't do this.
So tomorrow is my oldest daughter's 18th birthday. It's also her move-in day for her first day of college.
Dang. Do you feel old yet?
I have these moments, right? I had one yesterday. Not going into too many detail. I employ a couple of girls from a foster home.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like necessarily a traditional foster home. It's a company.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like an individual person, but it's a really awesome foundation that works with these ladies. They've been through rough stuff. It's kind of exceptional situations. Like, people need to give them a shot. Like, they're good. They're good kids, and in some cases they're good adults. But they also have this little wing of their company that doesn't throw the kid out at 18. They've solved that problem. They have a separate house in a separate situation for when they age out, so they still have somewhere to live, and they start trying to hook them up and teach them different life skills and get them there. So I employ one that's just turned 19, and I employ another one that's 16. And I was talking to the lady who's in charge of the company in this area. She had called just to check on next week's schedule and stuff, and I let her know that I've got some paychecks and some tip money sitting here for them. And she said, okay, I'll let them know. And then she stopped. She goes, Mr. Mark. I'm like, yes. She's like, Mr. Mark, is it okay if one of the house mothers picks up the money for both of them, or do they need to come and get them themselves? And my immediate thought is, why the hell are you asking me? And I had that moment, like, well, first off, is over 18, so I would assume she needs to pick up her own check, and the other one is technically 16, which is legal right to work in the state of Georgia. I would just say, without digging up the law and looking, I would suggest them both come in to get them. Unless you have that, you know what I mean? But I thought that was weird. It was a moment. I'm like, this lady who runs this foundation, who's in charge of a bunch of living human beings, stop that. I'm like, that was a whole moment.
Yeah, and you should ask her, like, is there a system like for this, a system of documentation or logging, and just be like, he's just like, I'm not saying anything against you. It's just times are crazy, and I don't want
she
these
was
kids to get.
understanding of it completely. She wasn't.
No, they're 18. They need to. If whoever these other adults are, if they tell you, give you permission or whatever to head, then yes. Otherwise,
yeah.
Otherwise, then I need to.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said if what, because they for a few years now, like they grew up together. It's not like they're strangers to each other being in separate houses. They're basically like real life sisters. But I said if calls me and tells me just to give it to whoever to make it easier for them, that's fine. But I can't just pass out people's paychecks.
Yeah, I think maybe if you got confirmation from the worker herself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one that's 18, the other one that's 16, same thing, because she's 16.
Yeah,
she has the legal right to work in the state of Georgia.
You're a mean ass. You're a dad. You know how to do this shit.
Yeah, but it was just one of those moments because like I'm as old as I am, but I still I look at a lot of people older than me. Like technically, I need to be checking with other people about stuff, kind of thing. So it's funny when people check with me. It's weird.
Yeah, I would never check with you for anything.
That's what happens when you're the boss.
And I appreciate that, Caroline.
Unless my cat had worms, then I'd be like, get up in that bitch.
Does he look like a vet to you? That's what Chris is for.
Kind of. He looks like he'd be good at artificially inseminating horses for some reason.
I'm very good at artificially inseminating horses.
Tell you probably got that.
As long as it's artificial.
These arms are deceptive. These arms are deceptively long.
Well, gentle and loving.
Soft but firm.
Mm-hmm. They can deliver the loving
touch. Good morning to Wellbore.
Touch.
Speaking of loving touch, we got Wellbore in here today. Good morning. Hello to Miss So. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jay Yates, 007 channel member. Good morning. Paul Morales, 1976, not to be confused with Paul Morales, 1975.
Yeah, that's not Paul Morales, 1975 is a jerk.
Really a jerk.
Have you met the 77? He's not bad.
Don't even get me started on the 77.
He's a cool one. He likes Steve Miller Band.
Paul Rogers, 9149. Good morning, up and early. Good to see you in here.
You watched Aliens last night for the first time, Durs?
Jay Yates said, speaking of your different camera angles, what is the grade of your Fantastic Four 52? I've looked at many of your videos and I can't see it in any of them. You covered that. It was 5.5, right?
Yeah, that's what I held it up for.
Caroline's is a 10.0. 10.0. She doesn't have it graded, though, but it's a 10.0 in her heart. It's a PSA 10, which means it's like the CGC.
It's a PGX.
9.4.
It's a PGX Jim Mint.
PSA is on some bullshit. It's on some bullshit.
A new show. Aliens is a new show?
Jeffrey Miller 30. Well, say the last word in your question was show.
Yeah, 5.5 was like where I found at the time the Nexus of value was. So
all the alien stuff previously have been movies.
Let me let my cat out. She's being a shit.
Jeffrey Miller 30. Good morning to you, good sir. You have several books on your wall that I want. What does a brother need to do to get in your will? Step one, you don't want to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who have a few. There's a few books up there that are reasonably decent.
My main man with pots and pans collecting with Durs says, heading to the warehouse. Watched Aliens last night. Fire. Start so far. Legion, ABX. Remember, you get access to those custom emojis by hitting the join button, becoming a channel member.
Let me just say, though, I really appreciate the compliments.
No, there you go. That's how you act like a normal human. Good job.
Yeah, I had to remember for a second.
Took a while to load, you simp.
In my defense, it's 4:39 in the morning.
That's fair. Rod, did you watch Alien?
I did not.
Come on, man.
If you're talking about the TV show, no.
Yes. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's perfect. You nailed it. That was me in a nutshell. When you just did that, if you had a hat on, they wouldn't have been able to tell us apart.
I know.
Impossible. It's a brand new show, Rob. But then again, like if you watched it, we wouldn't be able to do this me complaining about you not watching stuff in real time thing we do every
I
Friday.
was watching Wednesday this week, and
She's watching that right now. My wife watches it in the mornings with the kids as they get ready for school.
Yeah, and I'm actually now I'm in that stage right now. I'm trying to go through and figure out what my future streaming landscape is going to look like now that I've heard about the Hulu Disney combination, and Hulu is going to drop live TV and all these different things. So now I'm.
How much was the Hulu Live package?
Oh well, I pay a lot because
it's not cheap. I was just
because I get the live package itself isn't much, but it's by the time you stack Hulu, no ads, DVR, live package, and whatever else, I don't know, it ends up being a fair chunk. But
do you remember what that number is? Because I think it's like $70 for YouTube with everything you just said. They don't do add-ons. It might be the DVR.
It might be somewhere around there. But I was like, I was just looking at it the other day. I just realized I found the streaming app for my cable company on the Roku, and I was testing it the other day, and sure enough, I get live TV through my internet cable provider through their streaming package and stuff, as well as actually I get all kinds of like news from different local newses from around the country as well. So I'm like, oh well, maybe I don't need any of this, because the reality is, do I need a DVR? Most of the stuff is between Hulu, Paramount, and Peacock. Their
ability to watch clips of stuff on social media.
You can watch that stuff, the day after in most of those. So it's like, I don't know. So I'm trying to figure it all out. 37 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold.
It's a little chilly. Save the whales, Durr says. That's his motto for PSS.
Save the whales. That's very 80s of you.
I can't see because the backlight. Oh, nice. We should have streamed interface. Good job and all that stuff.
Famously, Save the Whales was one of the tags, one of the stickers, whatever, on the shorts of Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted.
Y'all remember what was the name of that show on Animal Planet with the Sea Shepherd and their crew that went around and would try to discourage and attack the whaling ships?
Oh God, I don't know. For a second, I thought you were trying to describe the PBS show, but
no, it was on Animal Planet.
A Spice Girls anime was once in the works from the makers of Ghost in the Shell.
We really missed out.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I feel like I should have gotten that one.
There says Twisted Metal Season 2 is also a banger. I went and watched just a clip of Axel showing up last night. It's so corny. It's so freaking corny. Terrorists make us rich. So far they're working. We'll see what happens in the long term, though.
It's just that they're taking the money from us, but
that's not happened yet. Dear parents, legal guardians. What should this have come out like a week ago? Yep. Yeah.
I tell you, I see Durr's I will not be paying for the new WWE app. No way. That will be the end of my watching premium live events. Unless I'm over at a friend's house that has it, but otherwise, forget it. I'll just go back to watching recaps and watching God knows Monday Night Raw doesn't recap the hell out of the fucking what happened on the show before, and if you're watching it for quote unquote story content, the stories don't happen during the premium live events anyways. Those are usually just the endings of stories. Anyways, exciting times. That's a great conversation. I agree, guys. Fabulous.
I didn't know she was down. I was reading a school letter.
Woo!
You sail the 7 seas of the internet as a pirate. Skip this podcast and watch them all. Highly disagree on everything Durs said there.
You two need to be sent to. I'm just kidding. Here's on the back. It says, "Are you non-compliant? Do you fit in your box? Are you too fat, too thin, too loud, too shy, too rebellious, too religious, too secular, too prudish, too sexual, too queer, too black, too brown, too whatever it is they'll judge you today for? You just may belong on Bitch Planet. It's for all of us."
Sounds like a fun planet to be on.
I think it's basically all of women.
Good
No, it's
morning,
great.
Miss Brooklyn.
This is really fun.
Once a month, the planet is set off limits to all life forms.
What publisher is that, Caroline?
This is IDW. So this was years ago in like 07, I want to say. Jim Valentino was head of Image at the time, and Kelly Sue DeConnick pitched the idea of Bitch Planet to him, and he said, "I would very much like to publish a comic called Bitch Planet." And that is how she got into the business. And this is a banger. It won a bunch of awards. Here's all the awards on the bottom that it's won. It's like a list of all this shit. But
do awards matter? Serious question. Serious question.
Well, here's the thing. I think critical acclaim matters. And so do random awards matter? Not necessarily. Does praise and recognition by critics and peers matter? I think yes.
So you think the critic score on Rotten Tomatoes matters, not the audience score?
Well, I think it's interesting to see discrepancies because I don't think it's always the case.
And not always meaning specifically Rotten Tomatoes, but just the critics' consensus matters most to you.
Only in certain things. Now, when it comes to writing in certain comic books,
I would agree heavily in the realm of comic books that the critics' consensus has more weight than something like in movies. Like when you see the Eisner Awards come around, like and you see the people that are nominated, all the new books. Like I think it's worth seeing those names in those new books and potentially it's a safe bet to go investigate and check out some of those new ones you might not know of. And
speaking of the Eisner Awards, there was the winner of Best Ongoing Series. Little underdog.
Yeah, you've been campaigning for that book for about 2 years now.
It's fucking the only funny thing out there. If you guys want to read something really hilarious, read this book. It makes fun of everything in the genre. It is so great. It's the most amazing book.
We have a comment. Yeah, we got a comment up on here. Caroline, you're on the big screen, so hit us with the comment.
About what?
The comment that's right under your face.
Remember, tonight we reveal the finalist for the 2025 CBC Awards, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Since we're on the topic of awards,
wow, that was well done. Well done, lady. Fantastic.
And that'll be on the CBC Awards YouTube channel. The CBC Awards has its own
people and titles and nominations for things that matter to you and me. Let's see. Man.
Not to mention the new nominee for WWE pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I think that's still getting ironed out too, from what I understand. There looks like there's going to be other aspects to that.
Narcissistic, Miss So, did you get narcissistic? I don't think you're narcissistic.
Will Donald Trump be buying the comic book community awards and making himself the host and stuff, so that way the ratings are better? Is that his plan?
Right? That would be cool.
It would only be so lucky.
Alien Earth is fun so far. Yeah, I can't believe I'm sitting on a panel of 4 and no one else has watched it. Like that show made
That's one of the new movies on Prime.
You know why?
No, it's a new show on Hulu, but you were close.
I can access it because I now have like some black box thing. I can access all shows.
Oh,
you know how
I can watch everything.
It's called a set-top streaming box.
If you go on Hulu, it's there. They premiered the first 2 episodes this past Tuesday. The show has had like the most impressive marketing campaign I've seen for anything.
I didn't even know it was out.
Yeah, well, you live under a rock.
No,
and that rock only lifts up at 4:30 a.m.
He lives under a bunch of homeless people.
Yeah, he does.
What?
She was making a joke about the high volume of homeless people in your state, Rob. It's a California dig.
Oh,
But so does Trump because like there's
Not
a lot
anymore.
of homeless in DC.
Not
He's
anymore.
the king of the homeless.
I love
Yeah,
that. Not
no,
anymore.
no,
You're
just
not keeping up with the past week, are you? I remember
no.
when
You know
Tebow
why?
first came out, and
Because I've been
loved
being
it.
a fucking adult and watching Lord of the Rings and doing that. So fuck
There
you.
go.
Grow up.
No,
Wow.
they,
Get the shit that matters, man.
they're doing like this large program in Washington D.C. where they
large program.
Where
That's
they
a
have
fucking
the-
interesting way of putting
where
it.
they have federalized because D.C. isn't a state.
Yeah, they federalized
federalized
the police. You can't
the
do that.
police, and they send in the National Guard unarmed, just unarmed National Guard to assist with the police for the volume.
Front hand slapping to front
And,
hand slap people.
yeah, one of the things that they were doing were removing the homeless encampments, but they have they actually are coming in with programs for drug rehabilitation or mental health rehabilitation as an option, but the option isn't to stay sleeping in the middle of the parks that are public parks.
Yeah. Well, and the option isn't antidepressants, it's rubber bullets.
I thought
No, I
the
think
aliens.
I'm just fucking with you,
I
dude.
think for the first time they
Yeah.
brought the antidepressants with the rubber bullets. But
But
the
you
trick
know
is
what?
going to be
A rubber
the trick is
bullet
going to be to
would
put the
make you-
right one in the firearm.
It would wake you up. A rubber bullet would wake you up.
You just got to
I
get the
think we
right
should
one
do
in the
something.
firearm as a trick.
It's got to hit you in the butt cheek, but you get
Radical.
motivated.
Axel was peak, bro. I like the part when Anthony Mackie shot at Axel and he just kind of turns the giant wheels and blocks the bullet. Boom. He looked cool. Like it's absolutely goofy, but it's goofy in the game.
What
I like how accurate it was.
Oh my god! Let's
We
just
Very
should give all the
Halloween.
homeless people like a room in a
Good
hotel
morning,
room.
Bubs.
yeah,
Oh,
rubber
we got
bullets.
morning time Bubs. That's right. Bubs is a
How
morning.
you
person.
doing, Bubba-rooney?
I keep
Are you,
forgetting
Bub?
that.
Are you on your porch smoking a cigar?
Forgot
Oh,
to
are
put
you,
it
are
in.
you coming on, Bobs? So we can be on stream together for the first time. That's
You've
pretty
been
awesome,
on stream
Rob.
with Bubs before.
That is
Rob,
fucking
what's that
badass.
from? What is that?
It's
commission?
it's an artist.
Oh,
Manoramias.
I like
He's
it.
oh man,
That
it's
was really
freaking
good.
insanely cool.
Madam, didn't you meet Bubs and his wife?
I know. I'm just making a joke because I make a joke.
Oh,
that
okay.
I forget everybody I meet.
'Ause she's fucking cooler than he is. He's a damn
That's not hard.
goober. I don't even know. You know what, Bubs? I think you're a pity case. I think she just thought you were like a cute old, like a puppy or something. And she was like, "Well, I'll take in this old."
Get Joe's eye.
Good morning,
This whole
strange
thing.
dog
Come
comic
on and
wrestling.
bathe him.
Let me give this thing a flea bath. And give him a collar and try and give him a little bone.
Get the lie out.
Watch everything. Yeah, he's cracked the code.
No, we love you, Bubs, and
Dude,
your
the
wife is a very
South Park
kind-
has been on their game this season. It's been absolutely hilarious. The
Hey,
Paramount
I
deal-
love it too because that's art. Don't be scared.
It is. The Paramount deal was a game changer because for the longest time Paramount's had license rights to South Park, but not to the weekly show, the season. So they've been making all these movie specials to keep content coming, but now they have the actual all the episodes, all the season, and the new ones are coming out there.
Mhm.
Dude,
Because before they only had the
watching
rights to the
Christy
movie.
Gnome shoot down Crypto was peak. I'm like, that is the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah,
After she had that whole speech she did where she talked about having to shoot her dog and all that, I'm like, what
and
a
all the
great
dogs
shot.
getting shot. I was just gonna
And the
die.
fact that it was Crypto made it even funnier. I'm like, dude, there's so many levels to that joke. That is it is hilarious.
And oh my god, and it's great. It's just oh god, life
Love
is
her
crazier.
I barely know her.
Dexter, anyone? I know they're remaking it, and they're supposed to be
I just watched the last 2 episodes.
No, it's just a new
last night.
season.
I am all
Kristen
about
Ritter is supposed to be like the girl Dexter.
Oh, it's amazing.
Uma Thurman is in this season.
Yes, Uma Thurman's in it.
Maybe it wasn't Kristen
Peter
Ritter. Then.
Dinklage is in it.
Maybe it is actually. It is Ritter. She's in it.
And it's so far it is not disappointing me. It's kind of like old Dexter's back. and he's doing his thing. Except he's
Someone
doing
told me that it was like the
next
best
level.
season yet so far, like period. Their favorites. Oh yeah, when I went to see Red Sonja Wednesday, my buddy Jonathan.
What did you think of that? 6 out of 10 you gave it, right?
Yeah,
You're like,
6
I love it. 6 out of 10.
It's because a lot of people can't separate their excitement from a critical assessment of a movie. Like I gave a critical breakdown of the movie, and if I gave you how much I enjoyed it, and you went and saw it, it wouldn't line up with what you're seeing. So here's a detailed critical assessment. It's a 6
Just
out of 10.
wouldn't get it, madam.
But I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed that 6 out of 10 movie. I say it all the time. The Sharknado movies are fun. They're not good. They're fun. Watching a tornado pick up sharks and attack a city.
Fun.
There's more than one way to enjoy a movie.
Jeff
There's a lot
Bezos'
of
mom
stupid
guy.
fun movies out there.
It always blows my mind. These people that'll go see a bad movie, enjoy it, have fun, but then come out saying it's good. No, you're gonna have people go in there thinking they're gonna see a movie, and then they're like, oh man, this was shit. It's that misplaced expectations thing. I enjoy a ton of bad movies, but
There's a difference between having a fun movie or a fun experience versus a good movie.
Yes. And there's a lot of good movies that I'll never rewatch again. I watched them once. I was impressed with the script, the performances. But it's not a rewatchable thing. And God, Schindler's List wasn't fun.
Yeah, what about $1 Million Baby? Let's watch that one
Oh
again.
my God, that's so good. But I've only seen it twice in all the years it's been out. And I don't.
Did she die the second time too?
I watched the first half of that movie, no problem, all over again.
Most of the movies on Mystery Science Theater 3000, I enjoy watching them, but I don't think that they're good movies.
That's a very fair assessment. But I think that a lot of people, for whatever reason, they're not able to. You don't want to have that conversation with people. They're not able to like connect that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, well, I enjoyed it. I'm like, well, I'm not asking if you enjoyed it. I'm saying like, like I get it. Like I enjoy a lot of stuff that I wouldn't recommend to other people. Like I enjoy this. It's my taste, my vibe. But in terms of like reviewing it, thinking like a bigger picture, I don't know. Also, is anyone going to Terrificon?
That was last week, and I was there.
I'm sorry, Baltimore.
Baltimore, and I will be there.
It's the week before C3. Definitely not me.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
The week after New York Comic Con, and the week before C3.
Yeah, I've only heard good things about the Baltimore Comic Con as well. But similar to what JSS was said, is that it's you can find some. It's more comic.
Yes, it's definitely more comics. It's also a little pop culture, but it's largely comics.
How did you sneak in here, Pizza Rat?
The same way I always sneak in.
I will be at GalaxyCon today, though.
I crawled in.
Oh.
How you doing, Lady F?
I'm just thankful to be here with you, guys.
Lies.
So sweet.
I don't lie.
All lies detected.
Love it.
I'm actually really bad at lying. It's hard.
That's why it's so easy to tell you're lying.
No, it's just it's because I just tell the truth and get in trouble because I can only tell people what I think, and it's usually bad.
I know this year Baltimore's going to have Alan Davis, which is really exciting. I'm excited for that one.
Who is he?
Yeah,
Alan Davis?
Yeah, who's
I'm
that?
with Lady F on this one.
Excalibur. He did a lot of artwork. He's a British artist.
Pick the most popular X title ever. Why don't you?
Well, I'm just saying he did Excalibur. That's like
Well, I do have
one of his biggest. That's the stuff he's done.
That's his big thing, and I'm supposed to just know him like a household name.
You did point.
Well, Alan Davis is one of those.
Come on,
Been around
there are
for a very long time.
13 people and a dog that
Captain
read Excalibur.
Britain. He did Uncanny X-Men, Candlestein.
My wife is one of them.
Fuck is a Frankenstein?
Yeah,
Like Frankenstein, but a candle.
Yeah, he's a artist from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, well, so is John Byrne, but I know who he is.
Well, he's kind of like the John Byrne in the UK.
John Byrne
How's
is
that?
British, bro.
John Byrne's Canadian.
Oh, I thought he was.
Oh.
Okay, so if you're Izzy, he's a
I am
well-known
Izzy.
artist.
He is a
I
well-known artist.
So he's British.
John Byrne is a British-born American. Fuck
Well,
you.
he's British-born, but he's Canadian more than anything.
But he's
No, he's a British-born American. They didn't say Canadian in there.
Well, no, there's Canadian. There's Canada in there.
I'm a,
Alpha Flight, hello.
I'm a
He's
Alpha
got
Canadian.
access to his 23andMe.
That doesn't mean he's Canadian.
Well, yeah, he lives there. He's been
got
living
roots
there for a
there,
very
though.
long time.
He went there once, Rob.
He went
He
there.
had a maple bagel.
Well, I had a maple donut in Canada myself. I guess
And that's what makes you Canadian.
Damn. Nice.
Putin
Needs
makes you
healthcare.
Canadian. Yes. Alan Davis is a great artist. I can't believe you guys don't know Alan Davis.
Great
What?
artist is saying like that's interesting.
No, he does fall
that's
under
just-
that
that's
caliber.
not- let me
Yeah, but
finish.
he
It's
went
just saying,
from
like,
he moved
uh,
from England to Canada when he was 8, then eventually to the States.
I mean, I know Jim Davis.
Got a Garfield.
The Garfield creator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, we all know him.
Yeah,
I can't believe
Legends.
You, guys
You know
don't
why?
know Alan Davis,
Why?
though.
Again, I
Love
go
his
back to
wife.
this. Do you know how many people read Excalibur versus have read Garfield?
Well, that's
Oh,
one
I
of
read
the
that.
bigger things.
0 versus everyone.
I read that.
Goodness. You
I
guys
did read
need help.
Excalibur, but
Don't
I also
know.
liked
Don't
Rachel
know Alan Davis.
Summers.
Yeah, maple
Betsy
bagel.
Braddock.
Rob told me a long time ago that's how you
Benjamin
get your
Braddock.
Canadian
I
citizenship.
don't even know what we're talking about anymore. It's over.
Yeah.
Don't know Alan Davis. I can't believe that.
How do you get a citizenship in Canada? You go there,
You walk
you
in,
apologize, and you fucking hug.
you
Like,
take
no,
a
I-
Actually, there's a
complimentary
there's a
coat,
website that you go to,
and then you have
and
to endure a winter there.
You have
actually-
to. You have to tell everybody sorry.
There's a
That's how
website
you.
first that you go to that you can enter in all your information to see if
Sorry.
you're eligible.
Sorry.
Sorry, and you got to say process. That's how you become a
And
Canadian.
then say a boot.
A boot.
About.
Everything a boot.
If you
I'm
if you
sorry
if you
about
if you
everything I
complete
did.
3 full games of curling and 5 games of hockey,
No, you must love hockey.
Yes. And snow.
you must buy a hockey jersey
You
and
gotta
get up on skates
No,
and
no,
buy
that's
your
that's
own
New- that's
and
New
buy your-
Jersey.
and buy your own hockey stick.
Everyone in New Jersey has a jersey.
All right. Yep. We'll see you tomorrow,
Oh, yes.
everybody. JSS Brooklyn, Saturday's
Ooh, that's
guest
tomorrow.
on Only Slabs.
He
Ooh.
gave me a little hint on
He's
some of
gonna
the
get
things
on
that he
Only
might be
Slabs?
showing.
And
He
Wilbur
is.
says it's a boot, not a boot.
It's a
Has
boot.
he- Has JSS been on before, Rob?
A boot.
No. This is actually his first time on YouTube.
His premiere on Only Slabs.
All right.
It's not just Only Slabs. His first time appearance on camera on YouTube.
Holy!
Alan
I met him in
Davis
person, so
Is
I feel
known
honored.
for doing this piece. If you guys seen this piece, this is an Alan Davis piece. This was Alan Davis.
Oh.
That's his artwork.
Oh.
Eh,
What up, Freaky?
Freaky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the freaky one, Freaky Louie.
Freaky Louie.
Wish he was on stream with us too.
Yeah, get your ass on here, butthole.
Bobs and fucking
Yeah, they can't
Louis
just.
should just jump
I
on.
mean, what do
here.
you think? They can't just be spontaneous. They have lives, people.
No,
They can't just
they
jump
always-
on camera.
They always make time for comic book streaming.
Can you though?
Aggressively relaxing.
He's also done this famous piece. That was an Alan Davis.
I only get that letters from like Kazakhstan and shit,
Kazakhstan,
and like
Uzbekistan.
Turkmenistan and shit. It's all the stands that send me the letters that they want me to come to their country.
Saudi Arabia.
We'd like you to represent us.
Fucking Bahrain and shit. Fucking Jordan and shit. Lebanon,
Nemnenam?
Syria.
Oh, I have a
Did you
great
just say
little,
Syrian?
I have a great little
Syria.
story about an interrogation
Middle
show I was
Eastern nations.
watching.
What?
Are you watching or be participating in?
No, I was watching it, and it was
Just because the cops are filming it doesn't make it a show.
There was a
Actually, it is a show.
I'm a good girl.
It's a show called Cops.
There was a lady. It was interesting to hear it from an Indian lady, but
Yes,
she was
the
like
nail. Thank you, Hoarders Hive.
referring to the Middle East was a colonialist term, and she was like, for us, it's just where we're at. We're in the middle, and then like America is the Middle West. And like, it was I was like, oh yeah, I mean that's a fair enough point. It's relative to whoever is referring to it.
America's the Middle West.
Well,
Well, to someone who's
Middle
Yeah.
Earth
perspective. It's all about
respectively,
perspective.
yes. It's the Middle West to her because she grew up in fucking India.
Okay.
Bro,
Anyway,
how's that hard for you to understand?
Middle
he's
West?
from New York. That's how
He's
why.
pizza rat yet.
Everything
You gotta
Anything that
remember,
doesn't
the
center
New
around New York
Yorkers
City
believe the world revolves around them.
New York City.
Yes,
It's
we're
all-
the
it's
center of
all-
the universe. You didn't know that part?
That's why you look so confused.
Yeah.
No, I don't look
That's
confused.
exactly-
I am confused.
We knew that. Yeah,
It
you
looks
almost
confusing.
to this one. You almost have to book now because we're actually now we're booking
Booked.
November. We're booked into November now, so
It's official. Rob's Canadian.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
sometimes that wouldn't be bad. This is my. I was explaining the other day, like to Chris, why my French, whenever I speak French or what little words I know, my pronunciation is so bad. And I explained to him, I said, you got to understand. I said, all the times I heard it was for my two grandmothers who were both French Canadian. One
That's
of
a
them,
twang, yeah.
well, one of them was properly from Quebec, and then the other was from Louisiana. It spoke.
That's Pigeon French and Quebecois. Like, yeah.
Canadian mix.
Like
Just
Canadian Cajun?
That's French
Yes,
Canadian
yes.
and Pigeon French. But
So
same
maybe
though, they
Remy
had,
LeBute.
So my pronunciations are
they
pretty
asked
bad.
a French person, like a French chick, to come down to the bayou to Louisiana and listen to an elderly French couple who had grown up like speaking Pigeon French or whatever. And she said that she could understand them totally fine. It was just certain things were interspersed with English. But yeah, she was like, no, this is fine.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same thing when you take the difference between Spanish versus Spanish, right?
Mm. But is Acadian and Pigeon French aren't the same, are they?
Brad.
What they tweet?
They're all different dialects. Who knows?
What up, Jim?
But yeah, no. My grandfather was, or my great grandfather, I guess, he was bootlegging.
No.
On my mom's side, bootlegging during Prohibition from Canada, bringing booze in.
Oh yeah, Rob, that's awesome. What a great part of your history.
Supply and demand. They're ultimate capitalists.
No, really. I mean, it takes guts, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
It takes guts to be that person, to bring the liquor across the line.
Look at this guy. This guy.
Yo!
Hey.
It's the Fit Stacks himself.
Hey, yo, you know how we do, baby.
Oh shit, you got
Right?
called
Is that big
out.
enough for you?
Here, I'll even bring up my Spider-Man mug too.
Yeah, boy, haha.
Called out. Here, I'll
What you know
come
about that
Bigger
franchise?
than you are.
Boy,
Sure.
So, Rob Fitstack,
We
have
should
you
get
ever
him? I
heard
thought
of
we were
Alan
ready.
Davis?
I'm being yelled at by a teenager. Help!
I have to do work.
Ah!
All you have to do is say, "Hey, I'm on camera. Run away,
Is
kid."
that a teenager or
I have to do work.
wifey?
Turn it off.
It's like, I'm doing work.
You guys want any multivitamin, women's multivitamin?
God damn it.
No,
Yeah,
thanks.
definitely need it.
You do?
Yeah, my estrogen is low.
So do you really think that a women's multivitamin has estrogen in it?
Why would there even be a women's multivitamin? What is going to
It's
have?
just balanced differently. You usually have
Yeah,
more
so what
calcium,
do you,
more
I don't
iron.
know, I'm just saying that.
could you
It makes us
possibly believe?
bitchier and less agreeable and less accountable. So I don't
There
know.
you go.
Well, that women are actually a little different than men, and that they might need different ratios of vitamins.
Yeah.
Isla?
Usually,
Is a
higher,
love?
It's
higher
a little-
iron, higher calcium, usually some higher vitamin D.
I take men's vitamin. Yeah.
What is man
Is it
vitamins?
silver?
It's gonna
It's
have some
full of
stuff to support
steroids, some
prostate.
beer, a little bit of ribs, some
And
red
when you
meat.
get to a certain
Rhino-
age, it'll have
rhino
some
horn.
cranberry
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff
what
to
I'm
help
talking
prevent
about.
urinary
Couple of
infections.
prunes and
Some
shit.
stuff to help promote your
regular.
prostate health.
There you go.
Dang, what helps with your prostate? Antioxidant.
I'd have to go look at whatever the
Poopy.
fucking pills say. I don't remember.
Let me type in foods good for your prostate.
There's
Like
certain-
what is good
Is regular
for
prostate
your prostate?
massaging good for your prostate?
prostate health. She's all,
Yeah.
what is good for your prostate?
wanna
Also,
know.
she's got nothing but pegging videos up.
It says cruciferous vegetables and tomatoes
Sorry, sorry, madam. Didn't mean to.
and zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, oysters. That's why they call it an aphrodisiac, because it's fucking zinc and oysters, and it's good for your fucking prostate.
Prostate. Oh.
This show cares about your prostate health. Milk it regularly.
Rob, you do realize that Prince William's called like the king of that.
of prostates?
I wouldn't know that because you know why?
Yeah, they call him that over there. Like he's into that.
Good
He's
for
not.
him.
No,
Yeah.
he's not.
Even if
Yep,
he was,
he
who
is.
cares?
No, he's not.
Yep, he is.
Prove it.
I am going to just believe it.
I believe Charles is into it.
Even if he did,
He just wants
first
to
of
get
all,
a tampon and crawl up into Camilla's.
I believe
First of
Camilla
all-
might have a prostate.
so I got a couple of different things here I want to say. First of all, I don't care because I'm not from England.
Not
Well,
my king.
I'm about like 300 to 400 years removed from England in my
Yeah,
family.
We've
So
got our own king.
don't really care. Exactly.
At least
and
he's trying to be.
And as far as that goes, so I don't care. And then I don't care because you know what he does in his bedroom, I don't care about any more than I care what Izzy does in his bedroom or you do in your
Sleep.
bedroom.
I sleep.
Oh, I care what pizza rats do.
I sleep in my bedroom, Rob. I don't know what you're
Good for you. And that's
God
for you.
is
That's all that
watching.
happens.
Snore.
Hashtag God is watching pizza rat.
I mean, it's only between whatever you do, whatever your kink is you're into. That's between you and your dead grandparents that are watching you.
Wow.
You know, I mean,
Yes, but if you are going to be the king of England, some stuff gets leaked out.
Well, you're gonna be the king of
Does it
England.
matter?
Everything.
I mean, it doesn't to me, but I just find
William's
it
not the king of England. It's
If-
Charles.
We were on
you-
the subject.
so let's say Catherine's back there having a good old time and he's
I
bent
think she
over
doesn't
taking
like
it.
that. She doesn't want
And
to do it. So
He
she
can
doesn't
still
want to
sign
do it.
papers and rule the kingdom while he's bent over or paying attention.
I heard he's hung.
I
Who
heard.
cares?
bet he
I
is.
heard
Yeah, he's
most
got
of the
a good
kings were
nose.
like that anyway.
I think he's fucking packing
You think he's
Probably.
packing?
heat.
Yeah.
I think he's hung.
This is way too much speculation than I care about. I know the French
Whatever.
king was on once,
You
but
love it. Well, this is what girls talk about.
actually, it was a
so-
guillotine, I suppose. So
You know what? You
Never
want to do
mind.
your little Sydney Sweeney titties? We're going to talk about how big
I
the
don't care
king's
about
D
talking
is.
about that either. To
And
be
look
honest,
at
I
the
mean,
length of his nose. His nose.
to
is
be
very
honest,
long.
I'm
Hey Rob, I saw Naked Gun yesterday.
who?
I saw Naked Gun yesterday.
Oh, Naked Gun. Okay, sorry.
I saw
I
it.
thought you were-
It's a Nicky gun. I was like,
I thought I thought he was talking about somebody named Nikki too. I was like, oh,
I know.
who's this? Another artist that we've worked on
No, no, no.
Excalibur? Or-
No. Nikki Gunn's a different person.
Right.
That's the cousin of James Gunn.
Okay. Naked Gun, yeah. That's what.
Yeah, it
Did you have
it was-
fun?
I loved it.
Right?
I loved it.
Liam, speaking of being well hung, Liam Neeson's in that, right?
Yeah, I bet you he's fucking got
Well,
donkey
He's hung
material.
with every
Well,
bottle.
when
He
lifts
definitely
it-
had a prostate exam in that
he
movie.
lift his legs and
There's dudes that are,
It
it's
looks
just
scary.
like, I don't even want that. Why? It would hurt. Like, I'm
Someone's ready
going
for
home.
peace. Let
Have
there be
fun.
peace on earth, and let it begin with. Lee.
But you know, she came from Tommy Lee. So it makes sense that she would.
Yes.
Mm.
that was it was a fun movie.
It was.
I enjoyed
You know,
myself.
It
You know who I
was.
want to see that I haven't seen out in a while? And I think she was in one of the Lethal Weapon movies. Oh, that's Naked Gun. Sorry.
Lisa
But
Marie
anyways, Renee Russo. I have not seen her, and I liked her. I liked her playing
Last
Freya.
time I saw her was in Thor.
Yeah, Freya as Freya. Where
Yeah.
is she? I miss you, Renee Russo.
Aw.
Where are you? You were a great actress.
She's coming. Maybe she's
I need you.
on
I
hard
need you in a
times,
comedy
you know?
drama.
Maybe
That's
she's
what I'm
working the streets now. We don't know.
Wow, working the streets.
Renee
That's,
Russo.
that's definitely going,
From free Jack to working.
She's taking extended breaks to reduce her presence in Hollywood stemmed from a combination of factors: a lack of deep passion for acting, a preference for less intense career path, and personal struggles.
So she's
That's
not.
a professional way of saying I'm not catching any jobs.
Well,
Her
no,
last-
it sounds like.
Or she's unwilling to go through a ton of plastic surgery to look like
Bullshit.
she's 23.
She
Yeah.
went for that.
last thing
Old
she's
to get me
done
roles
was
now.
Avengers. It
She's
was
she's already gone through a handful of those procedures. And if anybody out there
I
thinks
love
that
her.
Going through plastic surgery
Sounds like she
actually
made a
makes you
smart
look
choice.
young, like you're just not living in reality. This makes you look weird.
I have to agree. Look
I
at
don't
Laura
know, there's
Sanchez.
some. There is that
Looks
really
crazy.
there's that rare unicorn.
well,
you
it
see
depends on
where it's
the
like they
plastic
have
surgery.
magically disappeared 20 years off their face.
Yeah, I
by
think
getting
Dolly.
a
I think Dolly
and it looks
Parton is
good.
definitely an example of a good exception to the rule. There are exceptions to the rule.
But even still,
Well,
it's like if you saw
You mean
Dolly
she's
in the
not natural?
70s,
Believe it or
if
not,
you saw
Rob,
Dolly in the
I think
70s
that
versus now, she's got a little
percentage-wise, Dolly Parton is more add-ons
Synthetic.
than not. Yeah, she's a cyborg.
You
She's
know
more
who
like a
made
Mr. Potato Head.
Life
who
is
does
fantastic.
on her.
It's fantastic.
you know who I think has got like a dysphoria around that is fucking Sharon Osbourne. She looks crazy. Have you seen her
She's
now?
always getting procedures
lost
done.
a lot
of-
She's going down the Joan Rivers.
Yeah,
the
she
Joan Rivers
lost a lot of
route
that
or
weight.
whatever.
So.
Yeah, but look, Ozempic doesn't make losing weight doesn't do what to her face has been done.
Well, she looks more like her mom now.
Kelly, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Sharon.
Oh, you're talking about she's up there too, man.
Sharon's got,
Wow.
I think she's got like body dysmorphia or something because she's really had a lot of procedures done on her face.
But she didn't like the way she looked. She was always insecure.
But she looked beautiful
She's
when
got-
the Osbournes
but
aired.
she's got Osborne. She's got all of his girls wanting to come see him backstage, and she's got to deal with that. She feels like she's unattractive.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson's unrecognizable now. She did something in the past year or two.
Yeah,
I
she
like
stopped
the way
wearing
she
makeup.
looks
Mark.
now.
That's what-
I like
Yeah,
the natural look.
She does look a little odd in the movie.
She stopped wearing makeup because her makeup artist died.
Oh yeah. Well, Pam Anderson just looks unrecognizable.
She's not the same. No, I mean it doesn't look the same.
No, she's unrecognizable. If I
Because
take
she
a
was so
picture,
fair when you put on dark, all that dark eyeliner and stuff. That makes
you'd be like, that's not Pam Anderson. What?
Oh, were you not even looking at a real picture of her? It's
No.
probably
Yeah. The days of Baywatch are gone.
That's pretty clever there, Burke. I
Oh, I
suppose.
bet you they'll be back. Baywatch will be
It's
back.
too bad
Whole-
that
whole
all she
round
does
of
is
hotties.
lose.
all right. I'm getting coffee. Fuck all y'all.
Well, here's
I've been drinking it all morning here.
Caroline.
What?
Here, I'm pulling this up right now.
I'm getting drugs.
Here, I'll pour you a cup.
Don't get drugs, baby.
Getting some
Oh,
caffeine
wow.
drugs.
You know what
That
the
is
nice thing about
That's
drinking?
Pam Anderson in
Please.
2025.
Please give me some more porridge, please. More porridge. That's a wig. That's a straight up wig. That ain't real hair. Those eyebrows. There's no eyebrows. The eyebrows are gone.
Yeah,
That's
this is
her
weird.
hair, and those are her eyebrows.
I don't think that's her hair.
that's her
that-
hair.
That sounds like someone.
That's her hair, just like this is my coffee mug.
If that's her hair, then she should have chosen a better
Well,
wig.
it
okay?
is her
Let's just say
hair,
that.
but it's the hair she paid for.
It belongs to her. And possession is 9/10 of the law.
There you go.
I don't know.
Burke is on the streak.
She
He's
could
on
have
the
been
streak.
sick. She could have been sick, and she's not sharing that information.
He has
That's her
Hep C,
prerogative.
bro.
Yeah,
Sure.
she does. Tommy.
Yeah, exactly. Not just Tommy.
I thought she had Hep C before Tommy.
Dicker Jim prefers the dolled up, superficial Pamela Anderson.
Well, that's whatever we watch on TV. We
I
just
thought all the guys are like, oh no, you don't need makeup. Oh, no
No.
makeup.
No guys never said you don't need makeup. It's a plastic surgery thing that it just I don't like. All right,
When you're not able to show emotions.
when people like I don't because I can't pretend to understand the mindset, but when I know when a lot of other women look at other women who've had plastic surgery, they look at the procedure and they think, ooh, that looks weird. But why do so many people see all these people plastic surgery that look weird and think it'll work if I do it?
Because
I don't
people are
know.
delusional.
I think you're referring more to Botox. Botox is the one that I never understood.
Well, that's not plastic surgery. That's just like a temporary reduction of wrinkles.
But it's bloating a face. That's what it's really doing.
If you get that much, some people just get a couple little dots in their forehead to get rid of forehead wrinkles or stuff like that, just for a night out.
Botox, Mark?
Huh?
Have you gotten Botox?
I haven't. My best friend gets it, not like regularly, but once in a blue moon.
It's your best friend, a girl or a guy?
A guy.
A guy gets Botox at your age?
He's not my age. He's like he's like 42.
Vanity.
His name is Nick.
That's still not old.
He's a whole
someone that
I'm not
doesn't
saying he's
like
old, but
doesn't need Botox, doesn't need plastic surgery. He's naturally beautiful.
Like, don't take this the right way, and I hope this offends all of y'all, but he's like big into like makeup, and he's a hairdresser, and like he's just in that culture kind of thing. He's not crazy with it, and he hasn't done it now, and I think probably about a year and a half. But there's like a stint there where he was doing it pretty regularly, and it made a noticeable difference, but he never had a bloated face because he was doing such a minimal amount of it. And I'm not advocating for Botox. I was telling him it was unnecessary. And like his husband didn't give a shit. So I'm like, why do you care? He's like, well, it just makes me feel better. I'm like, well, do you then? Like he's married. His husband doesn't give a shit. And he was doing it just to see how it made him feel.
Yeah. Well, that's the only reason you should be doing
did it make you feel,
First
Nick?
of all, it should be how you feel. And I've also had friends who say like, oh, just get a little bit done. I just get a little bit done, just a little bit.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, not yet.
You want to do just a little bit of this heroin.
It is a gateway drug.
The best plastic surgery I've seen so far is Brad Pitt.
Has he had plastic surgery?
Yeah, Brad looks like Brad.
Oh, come on. You guys
Robert
got to know that
Redford
Mark's favorite leading man has got to have had it too.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is
No,
he's going
Tom
through a
Cruise is
John
so
Travolta
fucking
phase
old.
right now, where he's got like the excessive bloating. He just needs to get like a side grinder and let his surgeon go in and just reduce the size of his head.
You guys have to
No,
also
he just
realize
needs some good anti-inflammatories, like a good stomach flu, and then he'll look fine.
all these guys are 60 years old now.
And they're taking HGH
Some cases,
Oh
70.
yeah.
in their
Well,
stomach.
yeah.
HGH bloat.
Creatine.
Yeah, it'll bloat you up.
That's my problem. I'm really 104.
You got that
That
HGH
is
bloat?
totally true, though. I totally
This is
see
how
it.
Rob is so knowledgeable about so many things.
That's right. I just tell everyone I'm 52, but I'm 104, really.
All their time is undefeated.
Nick, how are you this morning?
Tired and old looking.
Yeah, that's
But you
true.
look great, baby.
Oh, man.
Jim's going to get his Botox right now.
Have your
Let me get a
prostate
little bit
checked.
off the forehead, a
Don't
little
forget about
bit.
He's going to get some
prostate,
filler injections. Just
and
that's how it's done.
Botox. Don't forget prostate check and Botox.
Nick, have you seen F1 yet?
I did. I
What'd you
enjoyed it.
think? Was it-
I thought it was good. I thought it was one of those.
I want to hear that it's like a hit. Like this is a damn good film.
It's definitely a movie you should see in theaters on IMAX. I mean, the racing scenes alone were fantastic. It was almost like the Top Gun for the racing world.
No. We already had that. That was
What,
Days of Thunder.
Well, there is rumors that they want to get Brad and Todd together for a kind of like a F1 Days of Thunder type of thing.
I
Can
will
they bring
say
the
though,
COVID
I did recently finally get around to watching Ford versus Ferrari,
It's a good
and
movie.
I
Is
did
it
enjoy
good?
it. I did
It's
enjoy
a
it.
good movie.
I always try to watch it and I get disinterested. And I'm like, I don't know.
You know what? As much as I want to hate Leo, Leo's a pretty
Leo?
solid fucking actor.
Oh,
Well,
That's
yeah,
like an
like,
understatement of the year, Rob.
I was like,
Leo's
he's not
a
in that
pretty
movie.
Solid act, dude. He's He's got to be in the top 10 list.
I said I want to dislike him, but I can't.
Okay, so that's why.
That's Leo.
I
That's
also
Leo.
think Leo tries too hard to act.
Catch
And
Me If You
in The
Can.
Beach, he did
Catch
great.
Me If
Amazing.
You Can is a great
Beach was
movie.
amazing.
He has another movie coming out soon. I forgot what it's called. That actually looks pretty interesting.
Did you see that? What's Eating Gilbert Grape 2 is coming out.
Spoiler.
What's eight?
What eight?
Gilbert Grape?
Leo is reprising his
It
role.
was his mom.
It's the moment where he goes get a Botox injection.
That was his first role, right?
That was his early role. His first role, I think, was
One of
Growing
the-
Pains.
I don't
That's
think it was
probably
first. I
movie
think
role.
he had maybe some before that.
Well, he
Maybe.
did Growing Pains. That's kind of like where he got
Oh,
noticed.
yeah, Growing Pains, yeah.
He was one of the kids that no one remembers.
Oh, me that smile.
Remember Basketball Diaries?
Yes. That movie,
No.
I could only watch that movie once, and I'm never watching it again. That is a tough movie to watch.
Based on a book, right?
Based on a true story.
Yeah. About addiction.
Based on your mom.
Hey.
Ooh, you don't want
Really
that
for
story
that?
based on anybody's mom. Trust me.
Can you balance this out? I feel like there's too much estrogen on this side. I feel like we're weighing you guys down.
I got some pills to take care of that.
I got some women's syndrome.
Thank you.
Value size.
I got some nature made shit.
Well, it's really Walgreens, but it says compared to syndrome women. Because I don't pay that extra
You
money.
got the no frills pills. That's what I'm talking about.
Same shit, cheaper
There's
price.
probably just ground up bones in there. Don't worry.
Mhm.
It's like Centrum, but it's not.
The factory's next door to the crematorium.
It's the same pills. It's made in the same factory. That's the thing. It's just like the little reject pill. It's the fucking Gilbert Grape pills.
It's like overrated.
It's next door to the crematorium. They roll out, then they press the ashes together, and here you go. Here's all the vitamin. This was a
And
woman. It's a woman's vitamin now.
And it's a pet. It's a pet crematorium. And I'm just like eating cat ash.
Whoa, what is
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, you're ignorant.
She must be watching something good, dude. I started watching videos last night of like, these tough guys that will come in from the streets into a gym and be like, I want to challenge the biggest guy here or whatever, and like just get clocked or just shit like that. Like basically bullies in like public or like coming and trying to dominate someone that's actually like you wouldn't assume is skilled, but then like they get their shit handed to them.
Yeah. I've
It's
seen like
crazy.
the big bodybuilders go into like the dojos with
Yes.
the tiny little sensei
Yes.
their ass handed to them.
The bodybuilders just don't have mobility. Like they can, or the stretching, like they're big, but
Stuck like action figures. Like
being
the big
really
action
quick.
Stuff.
You see,
Having skill.
you see the skinny guy who walked around, he bumps all the bodybuilders.
Mm-mm.
He walks in.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. But yeah, people I've seen like the Brazilian jiu-jitsu people just like take out all kinds of stuff. Like, and I like it when they slap people in the face. Like when the brilliant jiu-jitsu guys, they'll have you in a lock and then they'll just like slap you in the face to like,
With their dick.
well, it's supposed to frustrate and confuse you. And I love
Yeah,
the slap.
that's it, Nick. I just revealed too much. Thanks for letting me know.
Let me go to I'll find one on YouTube where I have an example of
That's
this.
the wrong Fight Club.
Yeah, I was about to say, I see a girl on a couch surrounded by 5 or 6 guys for some reason.
How does that end?
Was slapped to the face.
Happily.
With more than a slap to the face.
Very
Mhm.
amicable. Wow.
The funny thing is, she just called over one plumber.
Yeah. It's a big job.
Well, it was a plumber, pizza guy, package delivery,
Package delivery guy.
and
yeah.
let's see who else. Wait, he came over at the same time. I
The
don't know.
food-
Uh,
The handyman and the landlord all came by
Right.
at once.
None of which she can pay for. with money anyway.
Oh, she can pay for it. What's Rob's search history? Yeah, it makes one wonder.
Rob
Rob,
knows about
Rob's search
private
history is
browsing.
all Avatar, believe it or not. He plays coy, but he just looks up Avatar lore all day long.
It's all
Can't pay
still
my
hasn't
rent.
Still has to reach.
private browsing English.
That's right. What do you think incognito mode is for? Destroy that cache in history. What are you talking about?
I thought you said destroy that cat.
Cache.
I thought you were telling us what was in your search history.
Mr. Brian Wells, how are you? Can't pay that rent and you can't sling them books, then you got to turn them tricks.
Nick and Izzy, did y'all watch Alien?
I
Not
did.
yet.
I did.
See, Mark, you're by yourself.
How about Dexter,
I'm not.
guys?
Nick
You seen
watched
Dexter? Nick, have you been watching
I
Dexter?
I tried to watch the first episode or two, and I just couldn't get it. It doesn't grab me like it used to.
It gets better at the end.
Okay.
I just got done watching the last 2 episodes with Peter Dinklage, and it's like Dexter is back. It's like watching the old Dexter again now.
Yeah, Resurrection.
Unfortunately, we're watching the old Batista also, and I don't like.
I want to see.
I don't like
something
this.
else.
I love Batista, man. When he popped
This
up at
guy.
the end of Bad Blood,
Yo, he's like
As much as
he's
DJ
240
likes to
now.
flex with his room, I think the Nick's just telling DJ to hold his beer. Because man, look at this shit. And all these figures and way more comic. This
Holy
is
shit.
yeah. Good for you, sir.
and the funny thing is,
you
not
tell
one
that
of those
Mr.
statues are
Oh, go
whole.
the other side. Oh,
Not a one of those
son.
statues
look.
are whole.
Check out the presser right there.
Yeah.
Damn, that
you know,
is
I'm saying.
solid wall-to-wall comics.
All you need to do is fly a drone in your own room.
I just love the Sonic jersey that's just hanging there just to make sure you see it.
I love that.
You got
Your
rid of-
room is
you got rid of
nice.
You got rid of the drone. I have to clean it, and there's going to be some new stuff incoming soon. So
What do you got coming?
I'm thinking about a statue purchase.
What's that?
Are you gonna buy it
Is it-
pre-broken?
Yeah, I was just about to say, is it a Spider-Man statue?
That's the joy I get. The joy I get from
We'll
The
get you back
mystery
on
of
Only Slap
not
real soon.
knowing where
Don't
the
worry.
break occurs yet. Like,
I don't think I've fixed that. It's been 3 years. Right? It's more than that. I haven't fixed it yet.
Can't find some super glue.
I can't find the proper glue to allow it to stay on.
2-part epoxy.
Wouldn't
Sean
super
Kemp jersey.
glue do anything? Wouldn't super glue work?
It used to back in the day when super glue was good.
Yeah.
Now too many people frickin' put their fingers together and are a bunch of morons, so you get some crappy ass garbage.
Garbage glue now.
Yeah,
Elmer's
well
glue,
be-
man.
might
That's
as
the
well
glue.
be paste.
Is it Gorilla glue? Is that the best glue now?
I don't know. It's a glue.
I like crazy glue.
2 parts epoxy.
Use it. You put your helmet on and just let the guy hang and see what happens.
Oh yeah, I
Remember that?
I too am a Gorilla Glue fan.
I like tape.
I hate glue in general, just
Wrap it up
because
with tape.
of the fucking
What do you
shit.
use for huffing?
No. Look, I use glue. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I dislike it from a standpoint of bottles always end up drying up and shit. And every time I go to use it,
they always
every
dry
time
up
I go to
too.
use this stuff, it's like, oh crap, I gotta go buy another one because once I opened it, even if I put the cap back on, if I
dries
seal
up.
it, put it in a Ziploc bag, whatever any number of things you want to do, it's still the
I
next time
thought
you
you were
use
going
it.
to say something like empathetic, Rob, like, oh, I feel bad for horses or whatever. And
Oh, fuck those guys.
That's why it's
And
important just to
That's
huff
what they
it.
get for being hung like them.
Wow.
I have to say, Rob's got a topic he's been discussing.
Rob's on point today.
Yeah, I was about to say.
On
Trying
point.
to find this video about I can
Casting couch, hung like a horse.
Hey, I wasn't the one who was talking about hung Harry or hung William or whatever William hung.
You did say something about a D hit in the face, though. I think that.
William Bang. So back to Alien. I thought it was good. I thought the tone of it was good, even though the subject wasn't really. The creatures were creepy. I guess that's what you want from Alien.
I've been watching Wednesday.
How's that?
It's fine. I've already watched 2 episodes.
Yeah,
My wife
no,
is the one that wants to watch it, so
that's good.
So.
You only get you get the first 4 episodes, and then you get then in September you'll get the second block of 4 episodes.
Just in time to watch Peacemaker that's coming out next week. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and Superman hits VOD before that, right?
No, Superman hits VOD. Oh, VOD, yeah. But I'm
Heard
not gonna.
it.
I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't pay for that. Like,
That's to be relaxing.
I've seen it once. That's enough. There's no point in re-seeing it.
well,
Very
I'm not
good.
gonna. I'm not gonna pay
I'm with you,
movie
Izzy.
prices. I'm not paying movie prices for VOD. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I had it right the first time. I got it. No problem. I hear you.
Sure.
I hear you.
So Nick, do you know Alan Davis, the artist?
Yes, I do. Excalibur
Oh,
fame.
finally, someone knows Alan Davis. This group doesn't know Alan Davis.
Well, we don't have a lot of X fans on. Well, Lady F likes X-Men.
But not Excalibur.
Apparently
Well,
not.
I mean, I like Excalibur, but I read it as a kid. Like,
Well, Alan Davis did a lot of the art for Excalibur.
We were saying that we all knew Jim Davis, but not Alan Davis.
sorry, yeah.
They're two
Off the top
two
of our
different-
heads, we knew them very quickly.
Two different places.
Nick doesn't know Jim Davis, so
I
he's
don't know-
thinking,
I don't
he's
know.
all, I should know it, but I don't. It's Garfield's creator.
Oh, okay.
He's Jim. So you know Jim? That's him.
What about Alan Davis though?
He's gonna be in Baltimore.
Oh.
Which is a big deal.
He reminds me a lot of Brian Hitch, I would say, art style wise.
Yes, but Brian Hitch has way more details. Like Brian Hitch goes overboard on his details.
My
sometimes.
goal today when I get to GalaxyCon
Oh,
is,
that's
is to go touch bases with Dave Johnson. His
You're gonna
Monix
touch his
commission.
bases.
Go get a commission set up with Dave Johnson.
Oh, I thought you said you got to touch his bases. I was like, oh, okay.
Touch bases.
All right.
GalaxyCon. Who else is there this week?
Yeah, who's
All right. I
It's-
found the clip
It's
that I was looking for.
GalaxyCon San Jose. It's a lot of mediocre stuff for the most part. There's a few artists that are there, but this Fan Expo in Chicago is also going on. But Stephen Rue is going to be there. I gotta go say hi to him because he's committed stuff to C3. I got commission from Bobby Breed to pick up, and like I said, Dave Johnson's going to do one. I'm going to try to get one possibly set up with Kevin Nolan.
If you guys watch it, wow.
Kevin
It says
Nolan's
this-
great.
It says the site can't be reached, lady.
What?
Yeah.
D'Onofrio, Renner, Shatner.
let me access
Shatner's in the 90s, all right?
Yeah, but he's like
Nah, that should be you. That's a you thing.
he keeps going.
Mike Coulter. Radio.
Copy.
John Wesley Shipp was going to be there, but he freaking
He ran
backed
off.
out.
He
Lou
ran
Ferrigno
off.
was going to be there.
Rose Besh.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the link? Like, are
Yeah.
you able to access it? Okay. Well, whenever you watch it, listen with the sound on because I love it. This guy, the judo master, like slaps him in the face real loud, like quite a few times. And I love the face slaps.
What is it linked to?
So
What?
One of these things where morons walk into a dojo and pick a fight with the frickin' sensei.
Oh, okay.
But like this is Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I mean he's not an easy. I mean he's an easy guy. Like it's not a challenge for him, but he like smacks him in the face a lot. Like and he'll smack him in the sides, like get these hits in. But it's so funny because it's really insulting, and I love it.
He's
But
he's got a Reggie Collects t-shirt on.
Oh, does he?
The Smolder.
What are we talking about?
The link that I sent.
What is it? I can't access.
I sent it to you, madam,
Wait.
and check
Oh,
your
I didn't
messages.
see
Check
Just
your
private
phone.
Can you set up
Hey,
my
just-
screen? 'Cause I
just for
tried
you,
it,
Izzy.
it didn't go.
He says you gotta have the Alan Davis, the Siege Cable 1 and 200 sketch cover and a CGC 96. I would like him to sign it.
That'd be great. I wonder if his price is going to be insane.
I got a Brazilian wax. I bet I can take him.
I don't know, Drew. Can I post it here? I can post
Hey,
it.
that takes got
You
the
know-
Brazilian waxes is no joke.
The viewers of this show, I don't
joke.
even know what's going on anymore.
It's the
I just
it's the-
posted it.
that was the wrong.
Hey, I'm watching.
It's got 7.9 million views because of
Yeah,
the
I'm
slaps.
watching.
It's definitely because of the slaps.
So we're gonna make it
baby
8
slap.
million today.
We're gonna try.
Guys, subscribe to this video.
Only for the slaps.
Slap on those likes.
Brazilian
Slap on.
Jiu-Jitsu frustration
Slap
slap.
off. Slap on, slap off.
The
Slap,
slapper.
slap.
I'm sending a signed book and signed 8x10. The 8x10.
Oh, there
signed
goes the
by
slap.
RoboCop. It will be sent to C3. Peter Weller. Nice. That's
Oh,
good stuff right
nice.
there.
Nice.
Almost-
Nice.
it's almost-
Well.
It's
I'd
almost
buy
like
that
I
for-
would say.
I'd buy that for $1.
RoboCop, dance till you drop.
These
Do
slaps
the
are almost
RoboCop.
sexual in nature. I feel, Lady Fantastic.
They are
Give
not.
the man a hand.
They're not.
I got a bit. It was so funny. I had this big box came from Southern Comic Geek for C3. I gotta open it up.
Southern
It's-
is
it-
wild, man.
It's so big. How big?
How big?
How big is it?
How big is it?
Yeah, thank you. At first, when I got here, I just thought it was so light. It was a big light box, and I just assumed it came like
All packing peanuts.
it came like the same day that like Amazon was dropping off my monthly subscriptions of items. So I just assumed at first that it was a box of air filters for the furnace. I just kind of set it aside, and Jason like reached out to me about it. It's like, oh, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen anything from you yet. He's like, what do you mean? It says it was like delivered like a while ago. And I'm like, I go
Hey,
look
Drew.
at this big box. I'm like, oh shit, it's not air filters. I better not just go tuck that in the corner of the garage. Fuck it. I guess I
Not
should
air
pay attention to what's being delivered to my house this time of year.
It's a big old box.
Drew, did you get a chance to
That's what
stay up
she
all
said.
night long and
Oh,
watch
are you-
Alien Earth?
Yeah, I finished the second episode of Alien Earth. I didn't stay up all night long, but I stayed
Well, I
up
knew you were planning on gaming with Legends.
night
for a while.
long. Yeah, he never hopped on. I played by myself. Like,
What do
You
you
play with
play,
yourself?
Drew? Do you just play Rivals?
I play a lot of Rivals, but I've been replaying through the Borderlands games since Borderlands 4 is coming out.
Yeah.
I've been doing that
Do
a
you
lot.
play Fortnite?
I do not play Fortnite. I
Yeah,
played
sure.
Fortnite one time.
You
Did
didn't
not
like it?
care for the hit detection and the hit boxes. I did not care for the building aspect of it. And I know
Oh, I
that's
play with
not-
no builds. Grown
Yeah,
ups play
people-
no builds.
Yeah,
You
when
did
the
feel it.
first time I played it, there wasn't a no build option.
Oh, there's zero build now, and all the grown up plays.
I literally was like, this is it was not for me.
Stupid. Yeah, if it was only builds, I would feel the same.
Only
way.
builds? No, I've never heard
No,
of it.
this is zero builds. We're in zero builds, so it's like
I haven't given it a shot. I
It's
was
really
a Call of Duty Warzone player for a couple of years there, just
Kinda
because it was
toxic.
free.
Kinda
Anything's toxic if you turn the chat on.
Yeah.
Other people are toxic. Games are not.
Yeah, I turned that off a
These
long time.
Masks are toxic,
You're
and
not
everyone
wrong.
has a mask on underneath the computer there. You know what I mean? Like the anonymity of them not being able to throw something back in your face.
So nobody else is playing the Battlefield beta with me this weekend?
So the problem with the Battlefield beta that I've seen so far, and I haven't given it a shot, but apparently cheating is rampant already, and it's in the beta.
how do you? Okay.
How do you cheat?
Yeah.
You pay money to a site, you download a cheat, and then you put it on a thumb
Like his
drive and you
auto
plug it in your console.
site?
Yeah, I mean,
Auto
you
target.
pay for it. Like there's auto targets, there's aimbots, there's auto triggers, there's wall hacks, there's
Okay.
like
That's so not fun.
I don't.
It
and,
takes
and
the fun out of the game, doesn't it?
the
That's just
thing
so
I don't
fucking
understand
fun.
is like people are like cheating in Marvel Rivals and people are like cheating in Call of Duty Warzone. It's like these are free to play games, dummy. Like
What's
you were
worse is
you're
that
cheating on a free to play game.
Some
How
people
low
cheat.
does your life have to
what's
be?
worse is people are cheating on these games and then they go around talking like they're the fucking shit.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
they post clips where it's obvious that they're
Like
cheating.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
This is why I stopped playing that shit.
Drew, have you watched any of the new Dexter Resurrection?
I did not like the original Dexter series. I don't want to be controversial, but like
That's
in an
controversial, and that's
in an-
kind of your thing.
Yeah, but like in an age where TV kept getting better, the Dexter series looks like it was shot on a camcorder. And
Okay, but I mean, the
that was
story was
Showtime,
good.
like-
The acting was good.
You know,
I
like
just
when you
couldn't
watch
get
something
into
from
it.
the BBC, you can always tell it was from the BBC because the
Yeah,
production look.
yeah.
Showtime had its own production look too. I completely know I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it
completely.
just didn't do anything for me. I
I love Dexter, but
a lot
I
of series
right.
from that time period are the same way, where people have this nostalgia or this high reverence for certain media. Like I couldn't tell you how much distaste I have for The Sopranos, and people love that show. It's just not my thing.
It was
That's what
okay.
we
Yeah.
said
I thought
last
it was
night.
just okay.
Your taste is just inverted, and it's not your
It's
fault.
I have
You're just
great
born that
taste.
way. You were born that way.
I have great taste.
He was born
I've been
in-
asking your mom out for months, and she keeps saying no. But I've got the good taste to know that she's a good choice.
She might be. That's on you to find out.
It's a challenge, brother. I keep getting shut down.
I support her having company. No one deserves to be alone.
I've become defined in this space by the things I don't like. There are way more things that I do like.
But no, the things you do like are what's defining you with me more than anything.
Well,
Praising the Marvels last night, and then coming over here saying
The Marvels is fun, bro. You know what movie I had fun watching? The Marvels. You know what movie I didn't have fun watching? Blue Beetle.
Superman.
Blue Beetle's fun.
You didn't
It's
have
fine.
fun.
It just wasn't
It's
fun.
fun.
There was something dragging about that whole movie. I just tried
I
to
love
watch it last week.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
Wow,
It's called
I
George
thought Blue
Lopez,
Beetle was a
but that's a
blast.
different story.
I thought
So-
they were both fun.
The taco.
I enjoy Blue Beetle.
That's fine.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. Like I think that's like what's
It's
its
the
strongest suit.
courtroom. Like, that's fine. It's okay.
Not
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
It's
It will
fun.
probably end up becoming
Fun.
the first DCU movie. Like
No, that movie's going to
unofficially.
be forgotten because it
no,
was
because
not great.
he's
And
coming-
it
the
didn't
actor's
do
coming
well,
back.
and-
No, the actor
No,
is
I
coming
doubt
back.
that.
No, they say he's coming
That's
back.
not
Who
that's not a
said that?
doubt. That's
Who
a
said it?
confirmation. The actor's coming back to reprise
do
the
what?
role in the
in an
animated.
animated format.
That's not coming back.
Yeah, that's how
It's
I feel
getting
about the
demoted.
MCU animated stuff. That's definitely a demotion
Yeah.
for
Well,
sure.
keep in mind, Blue Beetle was never intended to be a direct to movies. It was supposed to be.
No, that was that
streaming.
movie was made for Max, and they
Yeah,
they
and they moved it.
salvaged it and they did a theatrical run. So it was budgeted and
I
made.
want
just
to
to be
know
a streaming
how did we
film.
get that completely like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it's just a mid movie to me. How do we get that completely mid Blue Beetle movie, but they didn't release that Batgirl? Like, how bad could that Batgirl?
That
have
Batgirl
That
movie had
Batgirl-
to be ass.
It had to be
Had to
really
be- it
bad.
had to be a
ass,
Razzie.
bro.
It didn't
But it-
look bad.
It
But it also
definitely
had-
looked bad.
It also
I
had
mean,
the
It looked
element-
like it had a interesting, like it looked like it had a specific aesthetic. It didn't like
It
every
had an
release
all-star
of it,
cast.
Yeah, it looked
though.
like a Showtime movie from the
it looks
2010s.
like Dexter
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looked
shot
like-
on a camcorder.
Like,
it looked-
the amount
it
of people that were
bad.
in that Batgirl movie is astonishing because you had Brendan
Firefly.
Fraser. Brendan Fraser was Firefly. You had this guy coming back as Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah,
And
I
you,
just think
Right.
with all of the mid
you even had
projects
Michael
they
Keaton
actually
coming
released,
back.
what made that the was that like just a numbers thing where like
No,
that's
so
when
with,
they
with,
get
that was
Bat,
the
bad.
with
turtleneck
Batgirl,
next-
with
text
Batgirl
game.
specifically, Blue Beetle making it and Batgirl not making it had a lot to do with where it was at production wise. David Zaslav came in and said, absolutely not, hell no to this direction that they were taking. That they were
Yeah, but
shifting.
we still got
They were
Shazam
shifting
2.
Warner Brother feature films to Warner Brother home video, basically starting to budget and make movies direct to streaming and direct for streaming. And David Zaslav, when he came in, he said, absolutely, we will not be doing this. Warner Brothers is a silver screen production company, and we will make silver screen pictures. Fuck out of here with all these things. So he got rid of everything he could to get the money back from the tax write-offs.
Mm.
And it was some stuff had to be released. So the stuff that had to be released, they came up with very dishonest and hardcore marketing campaigns to try to get as much as they could, like with Flash. Like that's why that marketing campaign was so strong, because they were stuck with that movie. So they just pushed hard
what's
for
the
it.
explanation for
Campaign and their
Aquaman
actual
2?
money.
They were just like, the first one made $1 billion, so no matter how terrible this is, we're going to put it out.
Yeah, and they didn't lose money on it either. It actually,
I find that hard to believe.
well, I mean, it's just numbers, man.
What? It's a broke.
You don't have to. You don't have to believe anything. You can just go look at the numbers.
Yeah, but they report
It
the
had a
numbers they want to report.
it had a strong international audience on it.
Well,
Like different things are wrapped into the budget
Well,
of these movies that
if you
don't
look at
necessarily have anything
if you
to do
look
with
at
these
box
movies either.
office numbers, it didn't perform well. Box office numbers.
No,
but-
that's why I
Right.
said it.
but
barely
everything
squeaked
else
by.
that's around it made its money. Like the product deals that they had for that movie are insane.
the licensing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did 440
For Aquaman 2,
million
though, how
world-
much? I didn't see a lot of Aquaman
Aquaman-
2 merchandising.
they were there. Some of it was subtle. It was
Dude, I've got.
I feel like
Aquaman
the
2
same way about
merchandising.
Aquaman 2 I do about Shazam
Yo,
2. It's like, how
after
could
that
the
movie,
first movie be so good and the next movie be so terrible?
well, after that movie, everybody wanted a roach burger. I'm just saying.
No, but the licensing deals, a lot of it isn't like the final sales of how well stuff does, but they make money licensing stuff. But just box office number wise, it did 440 million worldwide. So
That's crazy.
that's so
How many
it's crazy,
people went
but
and
it
saw that movie.
me,
That's
yeah, I wouldn't saw it opening day.
It's crazy.
Christmas,
That's like
Christmas movies make money.
that's
though.
like the realization I had the moment that I watched at home the Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li, and I realized
Yeah, with Kristen
somebody
Stewart.
paid for a ticket to go see this in a theater. Like somebody
Kristen
sat in a
Stewart.
theater with nobody else and watched Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas play Vega. Like what?
At least he had long hair.
I keep seeing all the casting for this new Street Fighter movie that's coming out, and it's like this all-star cast. Like it's not just gonna be a meme. Like I can't
Still
believe
gonna
that this
crap.
thing. Yeah, it's
Just because
gotta
it
be
has an
crap.
all-star cast doesn't mean it's going to be good.
how many people can you convince?
So who's playing? I know. Roman Reigns is playing Akuma.
50
but-
Cent is playing Balrog.
I could see that though.
Cody Rhodes is playing
Guile.
Colonel Guile.
But it has this guy, David Mazzucchelli. He's playing Bison.
They should just make it a 100% WWF production. Only wrestlers casting the whole
You don't
thing.
think
Oh,
McMahon's
that would
making
be
some money out
terrible.
of that thing?
They should cast Vince McMahon as Blanca.
Cast
Isn't that
Vince
Jason
McMahon is
Momoa?
Dude who shits on a lady.
No, that's Jason Momoa.
So
Blanca's already
terrible.
Cast, man. He
So
should be cast
terrible.
as Sega. Saget. Just
Sagat.
Sagat.
Sega.
Who cares?
A lot of people. It's fun to talk about too.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to go watch that movie and be
Really?
Yes.
You're
I
saying
wanna
that ironically, I'm sure.
No, I want to see a bad
No,
Street
he
Fighter
said the
movie.
Marvels
again.
is good. He says
you
everything.
wanna
Marvels
see a
is a
bad
good
Street
movie.
Fighter
Marvels
wanna
is a
see
good
it.
movie.
You want to see a bad Street
The
Fighter?
Marvels
movie?
is good.
Just watch,
The Marvels is a good
just watch
movie.
Street Fighter, man.
The Marvels is a good movie. I'm
Marvel's
gonna
is
say
a
it.
good movie.
They already
good
made a
movie.
bad Street Fighter movie. Why do you got to make another one?
They
They
made
made
two
two
bad.
bad- they made two bad Street Fighter movies already.
movie.
Oh, see, the other one was so bad I didn't even know they made it.
I like the
Legend
John
of
Claude
Chun-Li.
Van Damme one. It was fun. It was a good 90s movie.
It was very campy.
I was
Like,
never into Jean-Claude Van
It was a
Damme.
good bad one.
Why not? He can do the splits. You don't applaud
Yeah.
the man's
It's just there
flexibility.
was something slimy about him. I just didn't like.
Well,
That
I
was the
sure
oil
think
they put on him to get him to be able to be that flexible.
It's the European in him.
Yeah.
It's a WD-40. There was
Yeah.
slathering on it.
How do you think he bends that far?
What you don't
He uses
you don't
lube.
have any love for the Zubas? Well,
Come on, you know you watched all those split
No,
scenes.
no Van Damme's. No.
you know that he was Time Cop.
Yeah, he
He
was
was
I didn't
Time
even
Cop.
watch that movie.
Just throwing that out there. He was Time Cop.
He's
Didn't
also
Cyborg.
watch it.
Cyborg, Bloodsport, you
Universal
name it,
Soldier,
man.
that guy.
Universal
Quest.
Soldier.
Universal.
Expendables.
He
Double
was.
take.
No,
Out of all
Jean-Claude
that-
Van Damme is the 90s, man.
Out of all
You-
that 90s action like
He's
shuffle
the 80s.
he's 90s.
Van
man.
Damme is definitely the better.
No, Van Damme's 90s.
He's 80s.
He's 80s and 90s.
Chuck Norris is 80s.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris is 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And some early 90s.
Come here. He's Walker, Texas Ranger.
That's
Well,
correct.
over the past
Dave
year,
keeps wanting to bring
Whoa,
up this
speaking
point.
of Garfield,
I
man.
stopped watching Fan Four Stick, but I watched it about 15 times in the past.
I heard
year.
that the first 30 minutes of that movie is actually good.
There are a lot of great things about that movie. None of that saves the movie as a whole. No matter how good any of the parts, like no matter how good any of the ingredients in the stew, there's enough turds in it to make a turd stew. But like there's quality onions in there, you know. They chopped up some. There's some really great you know,
Still make
heirloom
you
carrots,
me.
you know, but it's still turd stew.
Why? My cat
This
is being
commercial was awesome.
Yes.
She knows you're not paying attention to her, so
She's
like,
crazy.
She's a fucking pussy.
I like what's
Cat.
his name? Steven Seagal.
Fire tonight.
Big fan of Steven Seagal.
I like all the behind the scenes stuff
insane.
that comes along. It makes his films even better when you go back and rewatch them, knowing that he's actually abusing these poor
BFFs
extras and stuff. And he's
I just
beating
think
the
he's-
shit out of them on
He's got
set.
the greatest scene in the history of film in Hard to Kill when he's like lying in the hospital bed unconscious, and the nurse lifts up his sheet and to look at his dick, and the second she sees his dick, she's like, "Please don't die."
He's besties with Putin.
Yeah, he went. You know why he's over there, right? He fled allegations in fear of arrest.
You can't arrest him. He's got Hapkido training.
Deadly.
He can just flip you over with your pinky.
While eating a raw carrot.
Oh my God, that man!
Heirloom
is so
carrot.
funny.
Yeah, not just any carrot.
Yeah, it's got a lineage.
Man, so I had to go wait 4 hours at the DMV, 4.5 hours at the DMV
Why didn't you schedule an appointment?
to get my real ID because I waited till the last minute and the appointments were like not offered until like late September, and this needed to be like by August 20th or something.
Okay, so you missed the last 5 years. Got it.
Yeah, well, we're not all up on our
Sorry.
real idea.
4 hours DMV. Go ahead.
Rob, judgmental.
And there was
She waited 4 hours at the DMV. Now she's got to deal with your
This
shit,
is how
Rob.
this is how this show works. Okay.
I know you're
Rob's
not
been on
fucking-
fire
Judgy.
today, man.
He's giving me some dad energy that I didn't ask for, man. No, don't be giving me that guilt. You do that to your own kids on your own time, man.
My kids had a real ID for years.
I got a real ID right the fuck here. So I met this lady. She was older, and she told me like she studied abroad in '72 and went to the fucking Soviet Union.
We don't call women that anymore, by the way.
I just call them
Soviet-
spies.
I think I like my misogyny when it's old timey and whimsical. I like to call, I'm not out here calling ladies bitches and hoes, but I will call them broads and skirts.
Broads, yeah.
And gals.
And
Don't
dames.
be gals.
First, I think I would take more offense to that.
Well,
Just go
because it's got lineage. It's
Yeah, birds,
heirloom
boys.
slur.
Got a couple of boys,
What are you birds chittering about?
cluck hens.
got a lot of new empty boxes back there,
You
JB.
skirts over there with your gams.
Well,
Justin, how's the beard hanging today? It's really looking like
And
it's
none of them and AR, none of them are real IDs. Wink.
they're
When did my ID become a fake ID in the first fucking place? That's what I want to know.
whenever they said you have to because they're cracking down on like, oh, you got to be a real citizen because we got to make it harder to vote because then
It had nothing to do with voting.
certain ones do, yeah, because you have to have like it has to ensure that you're a citizen, that you're legal.
Your real ID was done a long time ago. It was part
In
of
Tennessee, it wasn't. In Tennessee, it was May
the
7th.
the impetus of the federal real ID stuff was part of the air security theater that they do of
25 years later.
making you feel
Safe.
that you're safe because of all the theater that goes on at the airport. It was all part of that, and then it doubled down into access to federal buildings and stuff as well too. Later on, now some of the states have started to try to tie that to voting and stuff, but that's a completely different thing. It had nothing to do with the impetus of the real ID stuff.
Okay, well, in my state, they're trying to do some stuff.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
Oh, they're
Did you
trying to
guys
do
hear
stuff
that
in every
Canada's
state.
Don't you ever state
Canada's
me.
airlines are striking today, so Canada's not flying today.
The stewardesses
The
are striking.
stewardesses are striking, right?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
keep
There was
wanting to
Air
control
Canada.
that.
Air Canada
I
was.
think they're still
canceling-
flying. You just don't get that little can of Coke.
Can't,
No,
Air
there's
Can,
no-
no,
there's no
you,
flights.
you have to
They
have a
canceled.
certain regulations for a
Yeah.
lot of that. They have to have a certain number of crew. So they were proactively canceling flights yesterday in
Canada
anticipation.
was?
Yeah,
Air Canada, yeah.
Now, why are they not happy?
they don't
Probably
get
Not
enough
getting
money
paid
for
$1 million
flights.
to be a
Why-
server on an airline.
What? I thought they did.
all the stuff
They
that they
need
get
more
have to
money.
put up with, et cetera. So yeah. Working
Yeah.
conditions.
She just wants to know what it's all about.
It hasn't
boat.
kept up with inflation, or they only got a $3 raise or something
So.
since 2000 or something.
It's all about seizing the means of production.
Yes, well, the
Unions.
airlines all, like a lot of industry, they all claim, "Oh, we can't pay you guys. We're having hard times." Meanwhile, they pay out big, huge bonuses to executives and reap in record profits and everything else. And
Sounds like America.
but we can't pay you guys. We need to. We're in hard times right now. And you
You
get-
mean
Wonder what they're
You have to-
trickle down
we-
effect
we
didn't
all- we
actually
all-
work?
we all have to sacrifice for the company in order to maintain. And meanwhile, their sacrifice means that the bonus was only $1.5 million this year for the CEO instead
They
of
need that money,
1.7.
man. They really do.
Yeah, they do.
Look, if these tortoises wanted CEO money, they do CEO work.
It's never been about feeding the poor. It's always
Hey,
been about
you got throw up.
satisfying the greed of the rich.
Yeah.
Class consolidation. We are not
Hey,
enemies.
They're only getting paid
Fuck
when the
the
door
billionaire
closes.
class.
So this is part of the thing, and I've heard this a lot with some of the air stewards and stuff. Is that the problem is when they get paid for? So they're expected to be there for all kinds of different element time, but they only get paid from the time the door closes while they're on the plane. The plane's in flight, essentially, until the door opens again, and then they don't get paid, but they're expected to still remain on the plane, expected to help people off, expected to help clean up the
Oh,
plane.
they don't get paid for that.
That's
The
all
rest
time
of the
that they
people in the
That's
case
all
of
time that they don't get
disaster.
paid for. Correct. They
But
have to be at the
they're not-
airport a certain time in
They're
order to
not
clear
paid
through
hourly,
security.
though. They're paid contracted for the hours of the flight. They're not. It's not like they're not like clocked in and clocked out though.
Ah,
No, but that's one of the things that you talk about though when you go to do your different stuff is you're contracted for your hours and stuff, and you're right. But
Right.
then they'll break it down. But we put all these extra. Here's all the extra hours. No, that brings down our average pay to X.
unspoken.
And so that's what they're going to sit there. and they're
Anybody who's a good employee at any job though does more work than it entails to do just your.
I just had that
hour work.
conversation with my boss the other day when they were talking about not backfilling a position, and I said, "It ain't going to happen." I said, "I'm already putting in 50-something hours a week, and most of my team have put in 45. I'm not asking them to do any more unless you seem to think that that's what this job you put it in their job descriptions, and we all re-accept that stuff." I said, "We need to backfill the position. I'm sorry."
I mean, even if you work at McDonald's, you're expected to show up on time, ready to work. Which is like there are so many things to do to
Well,
get
Drew,
ready
then
to work.
they're gonna have to pay those kids flipping burgers for that extra 15 minutes to be there on time, and also for the extra 15 minutes they spent getting in the ready to work mode. They have
But
to
that's
pay
what
them.
but that's the thing.
And don't
is, like,
forget they have to pay them for the drive to work as well.
If-
Every time it took them
if
to get
I have
ready
to
for
be
work,
presentable and have my hair combed at my job, I shouldn't
gonna
have to
have to pay
comb my
you to
hair
comb
until
that
I get
hair
there and
down.
clock in.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think the bottom line is though,
crazy thinking I want to comb my hair off the clock.
Exactly.
if there's a
Shower?
person who wants to get
Oh,
paid,
you're gonna have to
for
cover my water bill.
That's definitely going to be extra.
You're gonna have to cover my water bill.
Culturally, I don't shower.
because generally speaking, back in the old day, the social contract was I just need one job to be able to live and survive off of. But not these days.
Wait. I
How many
need one
jobs do you have,
job for
Caroline?
my family. Remember that part.
That's right. That's right.
My brother has one job for his family.
Stripping.
No, he just works a normal job.
Well, he's lucky.
Stripping is
Not many
normal.
people have that.
Some one
luxury.
job, you know.
Excited dance.
That's
Some
earning a
people can
living,
have a
man.
single income and raise a family of 4 on it. Some people can't, but
More
I
people
think
than not can't.
that is also an issue of the changing in the dynamic of family structures and so societal norms. Like
There's a lot of things. That
Yeah,
change.
there's so many variables that it's hard to really nail.
There's
that
a
down.
the biggest issue though is that you can map out what the cost of goods, COGS over the last 30 years versus income over the last 30 years, and the divergence is there regardless of state.
Absolutely.
you'll see a double-digit cost increase, but the pay increase is single digits, low single digits.
And the rich have gotten exponentially richer.
But no matter how bad the economy gets, people are still more likely to buy a Starbucks than make coffee at home.
well, that's not
Explain
true.
Caroline
that.
can attest
Some
to
people
that.
are. Yeah, there's a lot of people are. And look, you know what? People are married to convenience and all those different things. And it's a consumer economy and everything else. And that's all fine. And I don't want to get into the rich and rich, poor, but it's just a matter of one of the things that has to have, one of the things that people have to think of. And, you know, when you look at these things, that we're talking about, the cost of goods is up and at a has gone up over a far greater rate than the cost of than the income has been. And that's just a simple, you know, reality is the mentality that has to trickle down then to like even to those of us in Gen X where you were able to get into certain things easily. We got to remember when it comes to like our kids, it is much more difficult for them to get started on their own because those starting, you know, you get your starting job, this difference of living, being able to get a place, an apartment, whatever, a home, and the cost to just a minimal costs, not
entry level stuff,
all that other stuff. It is so much greater than a lot of those starting job salaries, even if you don't have any kind of debt from college and stuff, let alone when you factor that stuff in too. So it's always different. It's always weird when you hear people who don't take that into account, who sit there and say, well, back in my day, we had no problem doing this. And it's like, yeah, but it was a different.
Yeah. The most basic of argument to that is back in your day, things look differently, but that there's still a path to do that today. The path may look different, but it's not handed to you. You can go get it. Like Dave Mayers just pointed out, he supported a family and retired at 35 on one income. If his redneck ass can do it, anyone can. Or Sledge, I mean,
What was
skills
your
and don't settle.
profession? What's his profession?
There's different ways about going about doing it. My brother has had no college experience and went into a job and on job got like just over the time he was there, got on job, not training, but you know, you get certified to do different stuff on the job and everything. Yeah. And he got making more and more. And then the company he worked for, you know, like the red Solo cups, like they made Solo cups there and
These
other products.
No red Solo cups,
but they made other products as well. Like, but then it got bought out by a different company, and ultimately, this place had been there so long. Like, what he did on a daily basis was just repair the machines to make sure that they keep running because they would mess up so often because they're in such a bad way. But he was making enough money to support his family, and then that entire company got bought out and shipped to Canada. It was cheaper for them to buy this company with these broken 40-year-old machines and ship them to Canada, build them there, and hope they have someone that can operate them, which they won't. Like the people that work there knew that unless you had someone working with these machines for these decades, you were not going to be able to jerry-rig them and keep them going. But they still did that. They sold his job out from under him and moved it to Canada. And that's another thing that greatly changed the dynamic of income and society in our country is it used to be a manufacturing country, and these people that had these one jobs that supported a family, all of that changed. We're now an import country.
Well, you also had manufacturing jobs, so that also came with pensions and everything else.
But those jobs don't exist anymore, and that's a good point. And to the billionaire class thing, you know, I've never once felt like I'm missing $1 out of my wallet because it's in somebody else's pocket. There's countless ways to make money. Me and Caroline were talking about this one guy earlier this week, and you know, there's a few exceptions to the rules. And David Siegel, who owns Westin Resorts, he employs over 8,500 people. And because he has such a big company, that means all of them have affordable health insurance because it's coming through this company that's getting these big packages and stuff like that. And he's also single-handedly responsible for putting fentanyl fighting, like the Narcan shots. He's the one that went to Capitol Hill and fought for all that and got it in all the cop cars, paramedic cars, and all that in the state of Florida and beyond. It took like one person with money.
Death of his
daughter.
Sorry.
Yeah. But that's when he became aware of what was going on with any of that. But it just took one person to make that much change, that much difference. So it'd be nice, like, because the whole campaigning, fight the rich, that's just such a
that's exactly what needs to happen.
It's such a gaslighting thing that'll never happen. I think that's literally something that the rich people convinced people.
Racism is what rich people convinced you of, dude. fucking.
shouldn't be fighting the rich. We should be trying to convince the rich. Like we should be leveraging the rich.
There's
We
nothing.
should be-
How can we leverage now
They
that
have the
Citizens
means.
United has been enacted? What do we have to leverage? We don't have anything.
No,
we don't have money to leverage.
It's about convincing the rich to do
Not
what you
with
want them
Citizen
to.
United, where money equals votes.
Yeah, money does equal votes, but the thing is, if you
And so then
convince the
we're
rich
fucked.
people to vote the way you want them to, they vote the way you want them to.
And you see that happens. That happens often.
Lobbying
Like,
needs to be
you can-
removed.
you can
Citizens
see,
United needs to be removed. Campaign donation limits need to be enacted. The
Money
Electoral
has- money has
College
all
needs
the
to be
power.
removed. There are
No.
things that are
No,
antiquated.
the Electoral College needs to be repaired back to its original state,
No, I
which
think
is-
a populist
which is
vote
based
would be
where
better.
states
Popular
the state
vote.
votes are
Popular
distributed
vote
by
is
their
better.
districts and not necessarily just a winner take all. The winner take all thing is the
Is
bullshit part of it. But
Popular
there's still
vote.
two states that do it by district, popular vote within the district, and that's fine. It has a purpose. A straight pure popular vote always sounds great, but it's not. There's a balancing act of all these different things that was done, and in Electoral College's original
I
state
agree.
was a great compromise.
That's fair, but it needs to be changed.
It needs to go back to what it was, and
Amended.
not
That's how they
hijacked,
did it.
not hijacked by the.
Y'all think that
political
the
parties.
I don't think there's anything
the
wrong with
delegates
popular.
should be mandated to vote as their district tells them to? Because a lot of states they don't even have to vote as their district did. They can still go
Yeah,
in
not even an
their
actual
super delegate status and do whatever they want.
representative.
Oh, yeah, but technically, if you do something like that, I mean, yes, that can always technically
That's
happen.
literally how Bernie lost to Hillary. They went in and voted against their people.
That was done intentionally as well
PNC.
too by
Yeah.
the founding fathers who didn't trust the mundane.
Well, I mean, the founding fathers didn't have to trust the mundanes. The mundanes didn't have the right to vote. Like, if you weren't a property owner, you couldn't vote.
They also knew that people weren't going to pay attention.
Hell yeah, majority rule until I'm not the majority.
Well, I mean, it was a nation made by the rich
This
for
should
the
be a
rich.
popular vote.
He said FYI.
Because everyone's vote should matter no matter where you live.
The less people's votes
No.
should matter.
We're all
yeah, I feel
here
about
in
it.
America. It's going to affect all of us.
I
That's
think that
fair, AR.
you should have to pass a citizenship test to be able to vote. There should be a we
Well, if
Classes
you
need
should
to
do
go
that
back
to just
to
be able to
you
vote, you should have to pass like a parenting test just to have a baby.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
isn't that like something that was in school back in the day, like when you had civics class and stuff? And in high school, they should like have a civics class and then like offer to register you to vote in high school, like because kids turn voting.
I don't know about any other
We also
state.
have
In
more
the state of
financing
in the state of
classes.
Maryland, you have to. There's a 9th grade government class and a 12th grade government class, and they're requisites.
But they're indoctrinating you, man.
They're requisites to graduate is you have to pass those classes, and those
Do
are
you know who those history textbooks are made by? Who are published by? Pergamon Press. Do you know who owned Pergamon Press? Fucking Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's father.
He owns all the history books.
he
He
must be a
makes
really
the ones
smart guy.
that are specifically published. See it?
In your state?
No, in lots of states, dude.
Well, I was just because every state doesn't use the same text. If you change
Yeah.
counties and you're using different books from
Right.
different publishers, it's not the same curriculum from county to county.
But I mean, a civics course has less to do with the textbook and more to do with looking at the actual Constitution.
Mm-hmm. And you know who wrote that? Robert Maxwell.
Bunch of white dudes. Fucking white
Which version? The original version or the version that's online?
Yeah.
They hired apparently some contract guy.
Cliff Notes version.
They edited it. Anywho, how about some comics? What's going on in the comics world? So I'm going to a con today. JB, what are you writing? Anything fun? Oh, sorry. Let me refresh. I'm sorry.
What con
Hold
are
on.
you going to?
Hold on. What have you copy and pasted anything good lately?
No, it's all
That's good.
garbage.
No.
You
I'm
have
sorry
me
to
here
hear that.
first.
I'm going to GalaxyCon San Jose.
At
Not
Galaxy
too-
Con, all I can think of is Galaxy Quest, and I just keep thinking of that con from that movie.
That just
That's what I
Galaxy
imagine your
Quest
your
makes me
con's
sad
gonna
every
be.
time I think about it because they were going to make another one and then Alan Rickman died.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
super excited about the con, but I do, like I said, I have a couple commissions to pick up, a couple I'm going to set up. I'm going to meet a couple artists that are there, but aside from that, I'm basically going to, because it's the local con here. Other than San Francisco Fan Expo, which is also a pile of shit, but I still go to it because it's local. And I'm taking my youngest and their friend to it as well. So.
Yeah, for all the hate those big pop culture cons get over the classic Comic Cons,
yeah, that's what
going to a pop culture con is still better than not going to a con at all.
Well, I don't know about that. My house
it depends on
all
the
the
pop
amenities,
culture
all the amenities I want, and it has less. My home also, if I stay at home, I have less people I have to interact with. So,
but you'll have more money,
and I would have more money. That's true. Unless I
like people watching weirdos, man. I'm all
spend my money on big books online. Yeah,
you don't want to do that.
Is anybody reading Night Lord?
Who?
Night Lord.
No.
What is Night Lord, Nick?
So there's a knockoff toy company that makes these high-end toys, and they did one for Batman, but they had to call him Night Lord because they couldn't legally call him Batman. So he's asking if you're reading specifically Absolute Batman.
I am reading Absolute Batman.
Night Lord seems a little weird. I think maybe
Absolute Night Lord.
I love me some Absolute Bane. I think he's amazing.
Yeah, it's wild.
Animal closest related to bat.
They could have just called him Die Fluter Mouse. Go on.
The Flater Mouse.
Flater Mouse.
Or Batman Well. Come on.
Batman Well.
Batman Well is awesome.
I am Batman Well.
Bats are closer to deer and horses and cats and dogs and ferrets
Horse
and
and
seals
cat and dog man
than other mammals.
Flying rodent man.
So what about deer dude? Instead of Batman, deer dude.
Isn't that the Sweet Tooth?
Possum man.
No. Deer dude's different. He avenges the night.
I live in a very urban subdivision, and there was a giant buck on the corner of the entrance to my neighborhood yesterday, like in the middle of the day, just standing there all majestic. And I just kind of wanted to wait and see him just like jump.
I haven't been in high school in
Tesla.
fucking 30 years.
And I like to.
And I'm very skeptical of him. In what industry? Oh, science and medical industry.
Yeah, they didn't do history books. They did science and medical books.
They did do history. You can only find proof of because they're still publishing some.
No, they sold the entire company for $440 million to pay off to attempt to pay off his debts that he incurred over the years.
Because he robbed pensions from his employees.
Possibly, but it's the company Elsevier bought him out in 1991.
Elsevier, yeah.
But I'm sure they're above board. I'm sure
$400 million for a textbook company just shows you how much waste is going into the education system.
I mean, especially when they're not even true.
Especially when for the cost of getting these kids tablets, we could have every textbook available immediately.
Exactly.
Elsevier is a Dutch company. I'm trying to follow the chain back. Let's see. It's owned by Relex Group, RELX Group,
which is a subsidiary of.
I hate the Dutch.
Follow the money, Mark. Follow the money.
I am. It always goes back to investment funds.
The Dutch.
We're gonna realize it leads back to Justin Birch's house.
I mean,
oh wow.
That's where the money ends, right there.
I think I'm gonna hop off.
RLX PLC owns RLX Group. Owns 100% of it.
Mark, I'm gonna hop off.
And there it is.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're gonna hop off.
I think
I was gonna hop off, but I was gonna show you my sculpture I'm working on.
Ooh. Sculpture.
It'd be pretty cool.
No, back girl.
Yeah, so RELX PLC is the publicly traded company.
The wainscoting is amazing, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm working on him. He's dusk, and he's bringing.
It
in
might be
the
easier to
food.
retire early if your income's not taxed. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have no income tax, wouldn't it?
And that'd be awesome, especially if you didn't have to pay like income tax. It would be great. I would love
Great if we
that.
had no
I support
property
the
tax.
idea of no income tax. We should do things like charge
Yeah.
other countries for our goods. And
I think it would definitely help people get ahead at an earlier age if they didn't have to pay an income tax.
yeah, that's a lot of more money in our pockets.
Yeah. It can definitely help people.
That's
And,
amazing.
you know,
How would you fund anything?
I love the composition
Megan,
of that piece.
well, that's
It's
a
not-
it would be weird though if you were to brag about like how
Unless
much
you
money
switch,
you made at a
unless
young
you switch,
age if you were
unless you
getting the
switch to a
advantage of not having to
usury
pay
tax
income tax.
instead, which would
Rob,
make,
that's like saying I'm going to stop eating steak, and then you saying, "Well, aren't you going to starve to death?"
Mhm.
No, because I'm going to eat something else.
Let's
there's
bring Prima Nocta back
okay,
too.
so you tax something else. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense then. Because I'm
Yeah,
all in
I'm just
favor of
saying, like,
switching. I've
it'd be
long
cool,
been
you
in
know,
favor
like-
of switching to a usury tax, tax based on consumption instead of your income.
there's flat rate taxes, there's consumption taxes, there's like what's happening.
There's
right
withholding
now,
the whole truth. And
like
stuff like
seeing how things play out or not. Like, I mean, everyone's been able to see where the money that's been generated over the past few months is astronomical and defied economists. So there's other ways to make money as a country than just
We've also
gouge
been
your
paying
citizens.
more in inflation
Gouge.
and products.
We're waiting for that to happen.
That's tariffs.
Given that
Wait,
I
I'm
paid,
gonna have to get off
I
of Adam here because I think
given
we
that I
got
paid
meeting.
2 different income taxes, I'm all in favor of.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to pay income tax, so I just stopped making money.
Oh, I was just trying to make a point.
Cheat code.
Oh, I was just trying to make a point.
I'm not going to let
Guys,
them
hold
win.
on. I was just trying to make a point. Somebody was trying to flex earlier about, just like getting their shit together and
Are these getting bronzed?
Yes.
when they
That's
don't
why
tell
they're
the whole
bronze.
truth.
That
It's a lot
looks
easier
amazing
to,
the way that it finishes
flex
out.
like you're a badass.
Yeah, and I got a tree stump base for it,
And you can kill an
which I think
intruder
is
with
cool
it.
because
The underfunding of our schools is kneecapping our textbook propaganda plan. Good morning, Christina. Yeah, that came out amazing.
Thank you. I hope to sell it at a show in Tahoe. I have
And it's
two of
pretty cool now that I think about it, Madam. You could go back through a lot of these streams and clip like you work, you know what I'm saying? The progression stuff. You could clip out the progression of it and everything. I've seen that finished statue, that like life-size statue that you have somewhere in a public place that that was finished when we first started hanging out.
Wow.
But it was cool watching
Yeah.
you take this one through the entire glob of clay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. It's like making something. And now it's sitting there as a finished product. That's amazing.
Thank you. And Mark, I want to say that because of that that statue I was working on with the crescent moon, I've been time lapsing myself working on it the whole time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I could do it so someone could see it come from nothing to.
Yeah, and if you get that one time lapse video to go, we don't get to choose what goes viral, but if it goes viral, that could open up a lot of opportunities for gigs and stuff. Social media is the modern day commercial.
I mean, and that's how we feel about Izzy too. He was just a blob of clay in the beginning. Look we molded him into.
Thank you so much.
Check out Izzy's latest offering on Cover Price now too as well. Or is it Go Collect?
Both.
Yeah, AR, we've got money for wars, but we can't feed all these fucking nasty ass sick kids. Because we need to bomb the shit out of other people. All right.
We just bombed the shit out of these sick kids.
That's
All
you're
these
genius. It's problem solved.
I'm not sure I want to be in the
Take all these
street
sick kids
now.
and put their brains in
I'm
some
about to-
street.
Love you guys.
See you guys.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Look, Alien Earth has it right. We take the sick kids that are dying and we put their brains inside of synthetics.
There you go.
Someone sounds like Thanos.
Speaking of which, Timothy Oliphant is one in that show, right?
Yes.
got it.
What?
He's a synthetic.
Yeah.
Timothy. Oh yeah, Timothy. I was thinking of Timothy Chalamet in my head when you said that. Yeah,
Chalamet.
he's one of the few synthetics we've seen. Yeah, how weird was it in the opening when you have I guess they just wanted to highlight how the early synth models had issues, but the one that just stood over old girl just staring at her.
Yeah.
Mr. Tang.
Yeah, Mr. Tang.
Mr.
God.
Tang's a pervert. Damn prevert.
Yeah, Noah Haley.
Oh, he did Legion also.
Yeah, he did the
He
Legion
did.
show.
Legion was really good. It went off into weird.
I heard a
angles at
lot
the
of
end,
people
but I
say it
very
was
much
good,
enjoyed it.
and I trusted that I should watch it thinking it was good. But now that Drew said it's good, I'm like, God, is it good?
Now you know it's fucking good. It's been confirmed. Despite what you
Legion
might think,
was
it's
good.
good.
Oh
Legion
man,
was good.
Your opinion may differ. But
where
that
does
doesn't
it
change
where
the
does it
fact.
scale? Where does it rate on the Avatar scale?
On
That's
the
what's important.
Yeah, I remember the character of Legion, so it had
Okay.
at least one memorable character, so better than Avatar in that avenue.
Okay.
They didn't spend 48 years and $12 gazillion making the CGI look good, so it's not as good in that avenue.
That's CGI doesn't make or break anything.
I
don't ever
which is
really
why Avatar's not that
criticize
great.
anything for CGI because there's only, and I'm not, I say this outside of this conversation, but because of like Avatar, because of like the Peter Jackson King Kong movie, which was also Weta-work, it was the same group that did that. But because of movies like that, I'm never really hypercritical of CGI in movies because there's a couple of movies that are just the greatest and they stand out as the greatest, and everything else just is not that. So you would have to just dislike almost everything if you have like this weird CGI standard. And a good movie, like you kind of just get into it. But if it takes you out of the movie, that's kind of unfortunate. But
I will say this for Avatar 2. It came out around the same time as Black Panther 2.
Oh,
and they both had underwater people living underwater, and one of them looked good, and the other one just
was Black Panther.
Yeah.
The other one was Wakanda Forgettable.
That movie has the scene where Namor completely single-handedly trounces Wakanda, which Thanos and the army from the stars couldn't do.
You are referring to Namor, please. Namor, say his name right.
I will pronounce it how I pronounce it.
Namor.
Here's the problem with forced pronunciation is I don't hear other countries trying to pronounce things the way Americans do.
I've never heard one person from Germany say McDonald's in the middle of speaking German.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretentious and weird.
I never heard anybody in the U.S. called McDonald's either.
Oh yeah, you do hear him say it.
You're not living far enough south of the Mason-Dixon line. There's a McDonald's.
There's McDonald's. There's McDonald's. There's both.
That's true.
And it is McDowell's.
You only hear people in America do that, like when they say a Spanish word or they pronounce the word mozzarella. They feel like there's a need to say mozzarella.
Hey, my name is Dave. I'm from Cleveland, and my favorite cheese is a mozzarella.
That's exactly what people do.
That's
like,
disingenuous.
I'm being culturally sensitive. No, you're being weird.
You're being a pretentious weirdo.
Being weird.
Mozzarella.
Yeah.
They got 4 different accents.
Yeah, I had a girl tell me once I didn't have an accent because she had the strongest North Jersey accent that has ever existed. And she's like, "You don't have an accent. You talk like they do on the news." I'm like, all right.
I can hear this.
I'll take it
out loud. I can definitely hear this
Jersey
accent
out loud. Is an accent. All
Timothy Chalamet.
Chalabing bang.
I believe it's Chalamet.
I don't know, but make him Batman.
People are trying to fan cast him as Nightwing, which I think is weird because he's like 4 years older than David Cordensweat, so we should probably not have a Nightwing.
He actually is older than David Cordensweat?
He presents as younger, though.
He's 30.
He looks like a kid still.
He's 33.
He presents as younger for sure.
Yeah, I guess. I like Chalamet. I thought that that Bob Dylan movie was fantastic. I really enjoyed that as a biopic about an old musician.
Tom Holland is 50.
Tom Holland is timeless.
Some of those set photos for the new Spider-Man movie look pretty cool. They had like some stage set photos that like with like the people watching him. It's like a photo of him standing on like an armored vehicle, but he's facing away from you. Mm-hmm. I hope the movie's good.
Marvel is right now in panic mode. They're like, "Hey, guess what? We still got Spider-Man."
But yeah, that was
Hey,
that was definitely
Fantastic Four,
desperation.
you didn't
though.
want that? We got Spider-Man. Don't worry, it's coming.
That was definitely desperation mode because of like they would have dropped a trailer instead. They're like, no, here's the costume, here's some scenes.
And not only we tell you Punisher's in it, we're going to show you Punisher's in it.
Yeah, it was because the performances, the way that Fantastic Four was performing, they immediately started posting stuff to try to get people hyped.
I'm a little bit disappointed that people didn't go out and see Fantastic Four. That was so much better of a film than the response has really bestowed upon it. It deserves much better.
Yeah, the heroes saved the day.
Yeah, I mean, Mark, we had this conversation last night where it's like you thought it was good. I think it's great. Like, but I understand the issues some people have with it, which is fine. You know, people like what they like, but I just, as far as a well-rounded, full-service story that sits in its own and also has the ability to flavor the bigger picture just by being what it is.
I think it's, like I said, the strongest thing it had going for it, which made it as good as it was that it was completely detached from everything else. It was such a treat to get to watch a movie stand on its own merits.
Yeah.
And it was delightful.
I very much enjoyed it. And I would ask you though, do you think if they cast the Norrin Rad male Silver Surfer, this movie makes $100 million more?
Yes. Because there's a large amount of people that are just done with Disney for their Disney antics, and everyone can feel differently about that. That's fine. But the reality is,
aren't those people already checked down enough that Norrin Rad casting wouldn't matter?
No, I don't think so.
It matters.
I think there's a percentage of them that definitely are, but there's also a percentage of them that when they see, like, okay, that you got Pedro Pascal, and he's pretty much box office kryptonite these days, despite like he wasn't when he was casted for a lot of stuff, but he is these days. And they see the female Silver Surfer move, they're like, this is just them doing the same shit they've been doing. I'm out. Everyone has a different amount of red flags for them. And there's just a large amount of people that are like, F this movie, and they tell everyone else.
They should have FF'd it instead.
They gave it 1 F instead of 2. Exactly. Rob nailed it.
The whole Norrin Rasting thing.
Yeah, and in the movie, it didn't make a hill of a beans one way or the other.
It's not. The character of Silver Surfer is really inconsequential to that movie.
Yeah, and I get why they do it.
It's a plot device, not a character more than anything.
I get why they did it, and I completely disagree with going that route, because I think that if you're making a movie, I just don't see how they're so blind to their own missteps and they're so like deaf to the feedback and everything. But having Sue be pregnant and have Franklin, that's the first time we've done that in numerous Fantastic Four movies.
Right.
So that kind of moves her over to that story narrative. So that leaves Silver Surfer lacking that angle, that connection with Sue, like you'd expect to see, because a lot of this movie is just a remake aspect. So by doing the girl surfer, it gives you something to do with Johnny, and that worked in this movie. It was. You
could have made it Nova though.
They could have made it Nova. And you know what's funny is there's a YouTube guy on Instagram when they first were rumoring that girl would be Silver Surfer girl. I have somebody that I was talking to that actually saw an early test screening of this. I'm talking months in advance. I'm talking way in advance before they even announced Girl Surfer. And he told me that Herbie would be in it. He told me that there was going to be a Girl Surfer. And so I knew based off that at that point, that's what it was. And this person actually argued with me and criticized me on social media for being so stupid to think that they would actually put a Girl Surfer in it. Literally criticizing people. Did an entire Instagram reel calling people dumb, this and that. They would never do a Girl Surfer. That's crazy. They're going to do Frankie. It's going to be Nova. And y'all are all going to look like fucking idiots. And lo and behold, it was exactly what he said it would never be. That's how people genuinely felt at the idea of them female swapping Silver Surfer. Yeah. But then when they do it, it'll be fine. It'll be this. But that's literally how they felt to begin with. Now you see any of his content. This was awesome. This was a great decision they made. Why does it matter? Like his entire spiel changed up along the way. But
I'm just of the school of thought that a lot of these people that that care that much, right? And I'm not saying that I wasn't immediately miffed that it was going to be a female Silver Surfer, because I was immediately like, why? That doesn't make sense. But after seeing the finished movie, right, I don't think it mattered one bit at all. That being said, I think that the majority of the people that are turned off by that decision have already been turned off by enough of those decisions that they've written off the MCU already. So I don't think that it really mattered. I don't think that really. I think it would have done better, but I don't think it would have been $100 million better.
Yeah, it didn't greatly move the needle, and it's not a box office failure either. It's performed well and in line with other stuff.
It's still performing.
Well, it's performed like in line with the other stuff. What it's not doing is what they want. It's not a financial failure at all. But you know, like with Superman is also not a financial failure, but it's Superman's biggest achievement was gaining the public interest for the DCU, was convincing the general audience and the normies to get excited for Superman. That's what they needed to start off a franchise. And what they didn't see Fantastic Four do was reinvigorate the MCU, and just basing it solely off of itself. They wanted to get to this high of highs place that I don't think it's going to get to again.
I think the marketing was very soft for them to even have expected that.
Their marketing was extremely massive. Did you forget they were playing tit for tat with Superman for 6 months straight? Like hardcore tit for tat with Superman. Like I was talking about that and covering it on streams and stuff for months.
I didn't see nearly as much Fantastic Four hype as I did Superman hype. And
the hype for the marketing,
lot more money for
things.
Superman.
The marketing. I didn't see the same level of, traditional media in Fantastic Four as I did in Superman. And that's just like my personal anecdotal experience with what I watch and what I consume. I saw way more ads for Superman than I did for Fantastic Four.
I think they were fighting for their life with the budget that they had for the Fantastic Four. When Superman, I think that they spent it differently. Like they definitely spent it differently. There was billboards. They did early licensing deals with places. For context, like we keep Pop-Tarts in the house, and I was watching for those Fantastic Four Pop-Tarts because I thought it'd just be fun to get those. And those Fantastic Four Pop-Tarts did not show up in stores till 3 weeks after the movie was out. The Superman, there's people walking around the mall and restaurants wearing Superman T-shirts that were branded with the movie logo 3 months before the film release. Like it was poor strategy on their plan. Even if their marketing is close to what they actually spent, their strategy was ass for Fantastic Four.
I also think that the problem with Fantastic Four, as opposed to Superman, is Superman was a movie that was made for a broader audience. I think where Fantastic Four is like try to get kids excited about that movie with its retro future aesthetic and like almost sepia tones in some scenes. It's like trying to get kids excited for like like Man of Steel. Like it's not geared more towards children. And I think that like Fantastic Four doesn't have the same marketability and cachet as characters that are going to sell toys in the same way that Superman made itself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that they like why are there not Herbie?
Definitely more well known all
why
around.
Why can I not get a Furby that's a Herbie? You know what I mean? Why is that not a thing immediately for kids? Like why is a home Herbie?
I went to the theater
not
Wednesday night.
Available?
I went to the theater Wednesday night to see Red Sonja, and any leftover popcorn buckets and stuff they have out in their aisles and everything. And they got like they have one Mission Impossible bucket left. They got like 2 ceramic cups from the Alien movies, a little bit of merchandise from everything. Fantastic Four just littered the entire thing with the Fantastic car buckets or regular, just everywhere.
And if you ordered $80,
I'll tell you which one it has at my theater. It's the fucking Karate Kid. They've got an entire separate island of Karate
Did that even
Kid
come out?
freaking stuff.
Zero, Taylor. Zero.
Came out and left.
They should have had a man play Red Sonja.
Drew, that question's for you.
I think for certain audiences that will be great, and I think that movie does still exist.
Not everybody. Not character arc, every character arc has to change a character, but I think that Johnny definitely had a character arc. I think Reed had a character arc. Sue definitely had a character arc. Ben didn't. Ben was a constant, but they all had character.
He was a
arcs.
rock.
Yeah, he was the rock.
There was some storytelling to Ben. Not,
I mean, they didn't give him a whole lot to do. He got to be awesome when he got to do things.
Confusing character arc with present in the movie?
No, a character arc is when you have something happen, you react to it. Like that, you don't have to change. Like, I don't want it. How did Superman change? At the end, he was like, no, I was good the whole time. Like, he basically realized he didn't have to change. That was his arc.
I wasn't arguing for Superman. I was just asking about Fantastic Four.
I wasn't arguing. I'm just saying,
the person that he's not the person he thought he was supposed to be. He ended up being the person that he should be. That was his character arc.
And to be 1,000% clear, a character arc is a change in a character.
Not necessarily.
Like
it's an experience.
The person that he became, an experience. The person that he was not the person that he thought he should have been.
All right. Well, here's the definition of a character arc. It refers to the transformation a character undergoes throughout a story, encompassing emotional, psychological, or moral changes.
So
it's the journey a character
Jones
takes,
had
often
no
driven by the
character
plot
arc.
that shapes them from the beginning to the end of the narrative. The transformation can involve acquiring new skills, realizing hidden strengths, or undergoing a profound shift in their belief system. So it doesn't require a profound shift in their belief system. It can also just include acquiring new skills or realizing hidden strengths. So in terms of Superman, it was the realizing hidden strengths, I guess.
And as an addendum, this journey has to take
Okay, well, Sue's arc was realizing that she now has a child.
Or that
Reed's arc was realizing that now he knows how to get rid of Galactus. Like,
well, he doesn't know how to get rid of Galactus.
Yeah, he does. He put him through a portal.
Put him somewhere else.
That's literally getting rid of him.
Literally getting rid of him, yeah.
He misplaced him.
He put him in. I got to get rid of this trash. I'm going to put it in the can. It's going to go.
I'm gonna put him somewhere.
He was an illegal alien, and he sent him to.
He deported him.
Deported him somewhere else.
There you go.
Oh, I hate myself for even.
I'm not going to come to your house and steal everything. I'm just going to come there and reappropriate it into my collection.
No, I would argue, and my argument toward the character arc thing, I don't think
character arc's not important.
No, I don't think they're not important. I don't think they're applicable to all forms of media. With these comic book things, like there's not a lot of shifting that you need to do to these characters. We're watching them.
There's been no character arc for Spider-Man for 50 years. No.
But in all sincerity,
no character arc for the greatest characters in fiction.
We don't need them changing their belief structures. We don't need them changing this. We just need to see them accomplishing great feats. That's what I want to see. Just beat the odds with this impossible task in front of you. I want to see the struggle, the hero's journey to a degree, but not necessarily a character arc shifting them. There should be a plot arc, but I don't know about a story arc.
Are we going to judge Indiana Jones because he never had a character arc?
I'm not. I don't want him to.
Oh yeah, no, he's the best the way he is.
Exactly.
Let me tell you,
never had a character arc.
Night Lord
is a lovable scoundrel. They found him, and he was a lovable scoundrel. He died.
Night Lord, talk about his character arc.
That's some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
The more I hear about Night Lord, the more I consider him to be the greatest character ever created.
Second only to
a plot from a character's point of view is a character arc.
Second only to the Nightman.
No, it's not.
Oh, I was thinking more of the J God.
The
God sound.
The Cape.
The Nightman.
Yeah, and AR is 100% right. The box office in general is doing great this year comparatively. This to post lockdown, it's the best year we've had. It's on track to be the best in 2019. And if these Nazad numbers really are from more screens in China, Avatar is making $3 billion. Yeah, when we get Nazad 2 here in the States, I hope that crushes. I don't know when it's releasing. I saw some posters for it.
I think it's this week.
Is that the animated one?
We need it. Yeah. It's like a $2 billion movie in China alone. But because right now the box office doesn't have anything to work with until we get till later in the year. We got a couple months here where there's no tent poles releasing.
Poor The Naked Gun, considering that Freakier Friday is the #1 comedy movie in America.
Naked Gun is great, but Freakier Friday has a fan base. That's what it is. Like
Freakier Friday.
My
has a
niece,
fan base.
my niece love it. Actually has a fan base.
Do they have like conventions?
Yeah, sure, all that good stuff.
Yeah, the Freakier Friday con.
Yeah, it's called.
Lindsay Lohan's going to be there.
Saturday.
It happens on Saturdays. I was gonna say that. You beat me to it, man. No, but it does have
all the
it
Lindsay
has a
Lohan
base.
meet and greets.
Yep, it has a fan base. It definitely does. It's that teeny bopper Disney Plus group.
I think they'd watch a.
I tried logging into a diabetes awareness site, and it asked me to accept cookies. Is this a test?
It's true.
They're sugar-free cookies.
What kind of cookie?
Toxic Avengers, far from a tentpole. That movie will do like 50 million opening weekend, I bet.
If that movie does
50 million?
anything, it'll be a.
I
it'll
doubt
be
if
a-
it does 50 million. I'm sorry. I do not see that movie making 50 million.
Okay. When does it release?
I'm
That's a good
excited for that
question.
movie.
So you think Freakier Friday has a bigger fan base than Toxic Avenger?
I think they have a different fan base.
I didn't say. Well,
And they,
obviously, I
and,
said
and,
bigger.
I think
I
it
think that
might.
the majority of people who go see
I
Freakier
think
Friday
it
are
might.
just going to any movie
I think it's
I-
the same
that
fan base.
looks like it will entertain them and their children at the same
I
time.
think it may have a bigger fan base.
I would like to see the center of that Venn diagram that are fans of Freakier Friday. And
Yeah,
Toxic
where's the
Avenger.
cross section?
Yes.
I want to hang
I
out
wanna
with the
see
cross
that.
section.
It's
Yeah, I'm
only
with
people
DJ.
who want to goon to Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I'm with DJ on it. I think 25 is probably where it might land.
It comes out September 21st.
Oh, it comes
Is it
out on my.
getting-
No, that's a Sunday, man. September 21st is my birthday, man.
I think if
Okay, so
Toxic
it's not
Avenger
even
makes
getting. It's
$25
not
million,
getting.
that will be very, very exciting for them.
It's also not getting a full release. It's getting a wider theatrical release than originally planned, but it's not getting a full release.
And I'm seeing a ton of media for that movie.
Full releases are so much more satisfying. though.
It's not always in everyone's budget.
I'm with you, Nick.
Caught Rob sleeping.
You thought I was, but I'm paying attention.
Does she give you a kiss afterwards?
Okay.
Doesn't
The
matter.
fact that the movie's debuting in September is not a good thing.
Can I give y'all context? Can I give y'all context? Red Sonja.
Should
they
have been played by
released- Red Sonja was like they canned it and sent it straight to streaming, but they gave it one day, one screen, one day, one time. Just Wednesday at 7 p.m. was the only theatrical it got. How much y'all think it'll do?
One day,
It came. You could quit looking.
5 mil,
5
the
million?
most, the most.
So,
That's
Drew, what
cap.
do you think?
I would
Even
say
less.
5 is pretty much.
And
It's
that's a
not.
lot.
5 to 10,
It's
5
made
to 10
231 million. Or
Really?
I'm sorry, 230.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
231,000 on worldwide before it even did the states. We haven't got the states numbers, but it's done over 250,000 overseas with just like a couple of countries showing it for one day, one showtime in the middle of the week that they announced just a week in advance with no marketing.
So it's not gonna crack 5
But
million.
yeah, this is like a canned movie that they threw out at the last minute.
Honestly, I think they should do that with more things. What like as far as a release, that gives theaters something that's exclusive, right? That's a short period of time. People might want to come see something that's like a rotating show. Why would they not have a theater that is like there for single
They
weekend release?
typically do them with Fathom events, like Shin Godzilla. They did the 4K release, one time, one screen only, and they do it with a lot of concerts as well.
And that's the thing with these Fathom events. I think that they're all really successfully
they're
marketed
fantastic.
to people that
Yeah.
go to the movies, right? It's like, oh, you like to go to the movies? Here's a cool thing you can do at the movies.
Yeah,
And if they
there's a
marketed
lot-
more of these, it's gonna be on streaming, but watch it on a big screen. It's
Well,
worth
a
watching
lot
on a
of
big
those
screen
people that
marketing.
have like the
Studio
monthly
Ghibli
passes
movies.
and stuff, it gives them something as well to
Gives them
kind of
something
like-
new to look at.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see why more studios aren't doing that.
So, question: Did anybody go see Weapons? Because I'm hearing a lot of good things on
Nope.
Weapons.
All I've heard is people say Weapons is good, but I have not even seen the trailer for this movie.
Well, it
Really?
performed really well.
I would say Weapons is a slow burn that's not for everybody, but I thought it was a very enjoyable experience.
Who's in this movie?
Silver Surfer. Thanos.
One more person.
Wong.
Yeah. So yeah, the MCU. It's an MCU movie in a different reality.
So
and
Julia
Amy-
Garner's in it, and Josh
Amy-
Brolin's in it.
Right. Amy Madigan.
Yeah.
Amy Madigan. I don't know who that is.
You don't know Amy Madigan?
Got it. This guy.
How do you not know?
Every
I
time
don't know who
anybody
this
doesn't know, he's like,
You don't know?
You don't know?
You don't know?
You don't know Steve Jones?
I'm just saying.
Man, look, I don't know Amy Madigan.
I also don't know Amy Madigan.
What?
I also don't know.
Streets of Fire, Field of Dreams.
You know what I'm saying? He said it right there.
Uncle Buck.
Oh,
She's Kevin Costner?
God, baby, God.
more like John Candy.
Oh, Jesus. No, she's a fat chick.
No, she was in all those movies that were playing in the same theater as the Steven Seagal movies that you watched that you didn't watch.
How much hap keto training does Amy Madigan have?
Don't know
Jack
for
shit,
the-
and that's why I don't know who the fuck she is.
I love you
Keto
too,
training.
DJ, man.
Wait, who does she play in Freakier Friday?
She plays the freak.
One episode of Law and Order.
Pronunciation.
One episode of Law and Order. You just described every actor ever.
Oh, Carnival.
Oh,
I couldn't get into that
she's
Carnival
a bad
show.
girl everyone knows by sight, but nobody knows her name. Got
There
it.
you go.
I'm Googling it. I'm going to give her a Google.
And post it up here so we all can see.
Oh.
Did DJ come back from from PR or something like that? He was in PR.
I'm looking right at a picture of this woman, and I don't know who the hell she is. I don't think I've ever seen her in anything.
Okay, let's see a picture.
Maybe she's just old now.
No, that too.
Excuse me.
Let me take a okay. Amy Madigan 80s. Let's look at that. Yeah, no.
I think she played Kevin Costner's wife in Field of
Come
Dreams.
on, man. You can tell me you don't know this lady. Look at
She's like she's the most vanilla generic lady I think I've ever seen.
Come on. You don't tell me you don't know this face.
Wait, she's the mom from Field of Dreams?
The wife, Kevin Costner's wife.
Oh, sorry. I meant the mother of the little girl. Sorry.
Come on. Show the face. How can you not know this face?
She
looks like Pamela Anderson's
Field of Dreams.
wig.
She was.
She looks like Pamela Anderson.
This is
What?
wig.
No.
Pamela Anderson's wig.
Pamela Anderson is also a disappointment to my previous love for Pamela Anderson.
Well, she's in her 60s now, too, right?
There you go. Yep.
You know, for some reason, I wanted to compare her to Presley from the original Naked Guns, but she was in her 40s back then. You know, because Presley was kind of hot back then.
Show the comparison, man. I got it there. It's in the background there. You got Pamela Anderson.
And ironically, she looks like Amy Madigan.
Come on, how can you not know that face?
She does look like
You don't know her?
Come on, how can you not know that face?
Yeah.
I'm looking at her
Look at those lips,
her
man.
IMDb, and to be honest, aside from there's maybe like a couple things that I've seen that she's been in, other than some TV shows, but I don't know. She's playing extras and stuff, or one-off characters and stuff. So
it's funny because seeing her in the movie, I couldn't tell who it was, but you hear it, if you hear the voice.
Look, she's clearly not that girl that everybody knows by sight, but doesn't know her name because I've never seen this bitch ever, and I've seen movies she's in.
That girl, man.
That girl that nobody's ever seen before.
She just happens to. She's actually she's the wife of Ed Harris. That's a bit of a shocker.
It's the most important thing she's ever done.
You don't know?
Keep Ed Harris happy.
Yeah,
I tried doing that the other day. I was talking about
You
Izzy.
try to keep Ed Harris happy?
Izzy
Wow.
who? And I'm like, oh, you don't know Izzy?
Who doesn't know me?
She doesn't show up until much later in the movie.
What does she do? Is she forgettable in this too?
I cannot divulge that information. Spoiler free. Stay tuned to at week's ends.
Yeah.
Where we do full spoilers.
Is that show back?
I don't think that show ever left.
It's in
Oh,
hiatus.
Week's End. Sorry, I got confused within the mix.
What? What's that show? I never heard of it.
It's Edna Mole from The Incredibles.
It is.
All right.
JB DJ says,
Oh well, thank you.
Oh,
the kind
Weapons
words.
is the one where all the kids disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you needed to say. You didn't tell me he was in it. You said the one with all the kids disappear. I honestly thought that was an HBO series. It's not. It's going to be a fucking movie. Okay.
That's the one where all the people disappear, not the kids disappear. The
What are
replacement.
they're all like the kids from
Spoiler alert!
the
I thought it was
fucking classroom, right?
Isn't
They're
it
like
called
they're-
that elementary
she's the teacher
show
or whatever. That's yeah.
I mean, a mom screaming in the comics is just really bold letters, isn't it? I mean, anybody can do that.
It's true. Anybody can do it.
Bold,
Sure.
italicized letters. Really scream.
In fact, I encourage everyone to do it.
But does it make you feel something? Can they make you feel the way that JB
Come to
makes you
realize
feel?
that nothing makes me feel anything anymore.
Oh, then you should read books lettered by Justin Birch.
I have.
You'll feel
Oh,
something.
sorry.
Ringo Award.
You should
nominee.
be.
Ringo Award nominee.
Finally, I'm getting the apology I deserve.
multiple Ringo Award nominee.
Multiple times. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's so humble he doesn't even acknowledge it. Look at him.
He even turns them down. He's like,
I don't
"You know
turn
what?
them down when I get them. I mean, they're just sitting in a pile over here, buried under stuff.
What's the empty box?
Yeah, Ringo's.
Yeah, they're propping up the empty boxes.
The award that sounds like a
Right next-
breakfast cereal.
Right next to the heaviest bag of goodies you've ever seen.
What did I just turn?
Hey, is that the auto transforming Optimus back there?
No, it's the Lego Optimus.
That's awesome. Anyway, I think it's just awesome anyway. Optimus Prime is great in all forms. Even as like a statue, which I think is like wrong because a transformer should transform. Like even like a pop figure of Optimus Prime is cool. It's just because it's Optimus Prime. How can you hate on that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I was about to say hard to. I bet I could get you to hate on Optimus Prime, though.
What are you, a truck? No, I'm a fucking robot. Oh, you're a robot?
Oh,
no,
you
I'm
gotta
a fucking truck.
You gotta get,
What are you gonna do about it?
Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it.
It's not hard.
Are you gonna make me hate Optimus Prime?
He's gonna
Hate
fucking
on.
bring up
Hate
he's gonna
on
bring up the
Optimus Prime.
fucking the Peterbilt fucking
I
movies.
actually don't mind it. I don't mind. Just because it's not my Optimus Prime doesn't mean that it's not still
All I have
Optimus
to
Prime.
do is just showcase the greatest Optimus Prime design of all time.
Oh no, it's that Michael Bay one.
I'm not mad at it.
No.
This dude fucks.
Yeah, he does. I bet.
Does he turn into a truck?
That's
He's
what he
not
uses that spike in the side for. You know.
He's got a cloaca.
Is that the last night version?
Yeah, so it's like it's the last two films version. You have interchangeable parts where you can put on where he has like where he's Nemesis Prime. The eyes actually light up. I don't have I've never put the little battery in there, but like all of like this whole face comes apart where you could put on separate pieces where he has like the shield cover over it, the Nemesis stripe down.
Is that the one with the Dinobots?
Yeah, Age of Extinction and The Last Night. It was Age of Extinction when he got this this design. But this thing is insane. Like every single finger opens up separately.
Are the Dinobots in the Last Night, or is that a?
They are in The Last Night. They're in Age of Extinction and The Last Night.
I don't think I've seen The Last Night, but I have seen Age of Extinction. That's the one where they just are like, "Hey, we're gonna make Machu Picchu our fucking base of operations."
Yeah,
like, that's pretty dope.
Mark, refresh my memory. Did Hot Rod ever made it to the movies?
Hot Rod was in The Last Night, and he stopped at the time. Remember they gave him that funny
I don't even
accent,
remember that.
and he was hanging out with Anthony Hopkins. But when they were crashing the pieces of Cybertron at the end and they were falling, it was Hot Rod that had that little ability, the little weapon that a blue little bubble would go around you, and you'd be like in slow motion.
Yeah.
And he hit Megatron with it, then pulled out his gun and just unloaded on it, and all the bullets hit it and stopped in slow motion, and then it unlocked and just railed Megatron.
You gotta love it when Mark turns 10. Doesn't it sound awesome?
I stopped at the time. Everyone was mad about the accent.
And by the way, he railed the shit out of Optimus Prime.
He railed the shit out of
Hello.
Yeah, he did. That's inclusivity.
Give me my Matrix.
We need another Matrix movie that doesn't suck. That last Matrix movie wasn't good.
Yeah, I'm beyond excited that Michael Bay is back on the next Transformers movie.
There is word that another Matrix movie is gonna happen.
They should do it without Keanu Reeves.
They should
Make it a
do
prequel.
it. How about this? Do it without the Wachowskis and do it get someone else, get someone fresh to do it.
Well,
or do the one with Will Smith.
I have to give. We should do nothing with Will Smith ever.
He was supposed to be Neo. You know that,
a battle
right?
rapper now.
No, he's not.
He was originally
he's a battle rapper now.
He's not a rapper. He's not an actor. He's a personality. He's a product of the Church of Scientology. He's an absolute cuck and a terrible human being. And nobody should
He's
celebrate
all of
him
those
or anything
things
that he
and
does.
a battle rapper.
No, he's not a battle rapper. Let him stand across the stage from another battle rapper. We'll learn he's not a battle rapper.
He is one hell of
He
a
might
slapper.
lose in battle, but he's a battle rapper now.
That's like saying CM Punk's a UFC fighter.
Is he though? Is he? I mean, he couldn't even knock out Chris Rock. I mean, come on.
Well, he made an impact.
He did a deep impact.
He made an ass of himself.
And he won an award for it.
They should have kicked him out and arrested him before he won that award.
No, that would have been great. That you know how the model's standing outside in the back holding the statue while he's accepting the award. That should be the person that's actually giving it to him with the police officer. Like, here you go, cuff him right there.
The only way I would have supported him slapping Chris Rock like that is if he would have said, "Welcome to Earth."
Now that is Optimus Prime. Show that again, Rob. That is Optimus.
Let's go, baby.
That's how he looks.
Or he looks
I don't
really
think you should be. I don't think you should be body shaming modern Optimus Prime. That's
body shaming.
Yeah, he's a different auto body.
But that Silver Surfer 4 really looks good up on the wall.
Different auto body.
Yeah, you like that?
I do.
I
You
have
know what's really good?
beautiful copy of that end of
Is that 9.9 David Sanchez Hulk? That looks pretty. That looks pretty impressive too.
I love that Silver Surfer 4 book though. One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, that was my last big pickup. I picked that up at.
I got it a
Comic
few
Con.
years before it really blew up, but it turned out when I got it graded, it was color touched. So yeah, I was like very upset about it. Silver Surfer 4.
Nigger Jim, wake up.
First appearance of Mephisto.
Second appearance.
Oh god, here we go. Is it a cover?
Rob, you didn't know?
All I'm reading is it says right on it.
Could you read the right side of that slab, please?
Thor Loki appearance, Thing in the Herculoids cameo, Tales of the Watcher backup
Herculoids?
stories. That's what it says.
The Herculoids?
Hercules, yeah.
Oh, I heard Herculoids.
You're hearing weird things. And the
I've
second
always hearing
appearance of
weird things.
Mephisto.
Well, that 181 is going to say it's the first appearance of Wolverine, but that's not true.
And that's not what mine says.
That's the difference between full and
Does
cameo.
it say first full appearance?
First full appearance.
Yeah, he fully appears in the previous book.
Well, he didn't appear on the cover, so now he's on the cover. First
Well,
full cover.
First cover appearance,
There we
yeah.
go.
You get to see his
First
feet.
fully featured in the story.
I had this argument
I
about
agree. Hulk 180 is
yeah.
the first appearance. I get
Well,
it. And I agree 100%. First is first. Doesn't necessarily mean that the first needs to be the money book.
But
This is that
CGC
thing.
should
It goes
be
back to the
reporting it
movies, Rob.
properly.
It goes
in my
back to
opinion.
are we talking critical evaluation or just our enjoyment? first is always first. But if we decide as a group and agree upon the terms that we're going to add qualifiers, there are qualifiers. There's
Yes.
first
Yeah,
ever.
I
Truth
agree.
doesn't matter
Cameo,
anymore.
there's full. I'm with
I
Rob on
100%.
all
this.
about
I'm
our
on board.
feelings.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
with
on
Rob
board.
on this. We
And
we
I
can
I
talk
think
these
it's hilarious.
qualifiers
There was
or
a
not.
whole post about on PSA put Spider-Man 2099 #1 as first appearance of Spider-Man 2099.
under no
and-
qualifier.
And I love that because you can argue that it's still true because although it appears in there,
fully appears.
what fully appears, but what does it appear in?
A preview of number
What
one.
the first 6 pages of Spider-Man 2099
Yeah,
#1.
it's still
So
wait,
yeah.
Mark,
technically
Mark.
still Spider-Man 2099 #1 that he appears in. It's just
I think that the bigger question, having a preview of a book that's a tricky situation. But like,
Oh, yeah.
It's-
the first
Preview is
appearance
the-
of Venom,
Which is the actual first?
$2.99.
it's
Is
in
that a-
$2.99. Yeah,
What's the grade?
one-
Is
call
it
it the
$2.98
cameo.
was
The first
$2.98
cameo is in a
just
previous
hand.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
gross?
Yeah.
At 9.2, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that
I was a
garbage?
little upset by that, but I
Crack
got
that
another
out.
one.
It's not even
No.
worth.
I got 2. This is another one.
Who cares? It's still not worth shit.
Yeah.
It's
I know
9.2.
that pissed me off.
It's
too,
worth
when I
more
saw it.
raw.
When you see it, it doesn't.
Every
look
book's
like,
worth
it ain't
more
no
raw.
9.2. So I don't know what the hell was that. They're
You're
grading.
gonna read them.
I have 12
Look at that.
copies
Digging
raw.
mine out, but I got a
I
9.8
can
that I
have my
got
4
from
copies.
Nick's
Look at that.
grade
Look at that
here.
signature. Look at that signature.
You signed that yourself.
on the hologram. What's up
On the
with that?
hologram. Wait. This was look at
Horrible.
the year on it.
Horrible.
Check out the year.
Horrible.
2097. They're off by 2 years.
That's right.
That's when he signed it.
That's the prequel.
It's the prequel. Yeah.
It's actually he signed the plastic. Actually, no. This is years ago. I got this years ago signed.
Still,
Yeah. It looks like a few years ago.
maybe
Look at the year.
maybe
Did y'all know I got this signed years ago?
maybe almost 30 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Almost. Oh
Almost.
damn, dude! Why you doing that to
God
me,
damn,
man?
Rob.
Why you gotta do that to me? Why you gotta do me wrong
Why,
like that, bro?
why you got to do math?
Math.
Oh,
Math.
God.
What is up,
Yeah.
E-Man?
Time keeps on ticking into the future.
E-Man heard Optimus Prime and came
That
run.
would be 30 years ago in 2 years.
I understand how math works.
Is this older than Mark?
No, it's not. I got it by a decade, buddy.
I know. You're still the youngin.
Yeah, I feel that way. And we were talking about at the beginning of the stream where you have these little random moments that really just hit you in the age. I had one yesterday I was telling him about. But that was one too when Rob just said 30 years. Like, God dang.
It's
not as long as it used to be.
hurts. It hurts more saying that I got it signed 30 years ago.
One of those things is doing the looking at music is one of those things that really places it, because when I was growing up, listening to Led Zeppelin or Rolling Stones, and I'm like, dude, this is older music, but it wasn't even, some of the songs weren't even 20 fucking years old.
Yeah,
And
now
then
you
today-
realize like Offspring is classic rock. What?
Yeah, like that's older. Like, oh my God, Blink 182 is older than what I was. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Now any of those things are
Easy listening.
It's the same thing when I hear people tell you about, today to, 1980 is, X number, compared to, when I was growing up to what
Like
we thought
World
World
War
War
II.
II was. Yeah, exactly. Son of a bitch.
That's
Yeah.
hey, testament to the country. We haven't had to deal with stuff on that level since then.
Or you'll
Yeah.
see shows like George
Yeah.
Jefferson was 40 at the time.
Dude, I saw
Oh,
the
yeah,
post
that's
that said millennials
Stanford.
today live through like 2 recessions, 9/11, and a pandemic, just sitting there watching the world burn. Like that's the millennials today's track record.
That's millennials. There's going, hey, Gen X, hold my beer.
All of that plus some.
Except we said, you know what? Yeah, but we went through that too. So
Yeah, we say hold our
No,
fentanyl.
no.
Y'all say hold the
So
beer.
when I was a kid, it wasn't hold my beer. It was more like go buy my beer.
Yeah.
go get me a beer. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't just let them know. Let them know it's for me. And while you're at it, get me a pack of Newports too.
There was another one I thought was pretty funny where something along the lines of like like this generation, like someone was trying to brag about this generation, and someone clapped back with like, "You helicopter parents are too afraid to let your kids go outside in fear of getting scooped up by a predator." Back in my day, they had to make commercials reminding parents it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are at?
That's so true, though.
We were very self-sufficient.
Yeah, and there weren't any less predators back then. They were just
No.
unchecked, just straight unchecked. Free kids everywhere.
Everywhere.
I think the
kids were a little more dangerous back then.
Wait,
though.
I
You all
think
have
the
to
slogan.
explain,
I think the
but-
slogan today should be like, "It's 10 o'clock. Did you let your kids go outside?"
Yeah.
I think that's
Have
what
your-
should be the
Have
slogan.
your kids seen sunlight today?
Oh, it's all the hose water and metal seatbelts we had to deal with back then.
So they started making kids
Wait a second,
like
seatbelt.
Seatbelts.
Oh, yeah, that's
In
true.
my day, everybody sat in the front.
When he
row.
said metal seatbelt, he meant the hood of the car after. the
Although
wreck.
I will admit, the car, I did have a car seat because my dad was a police officer and he'd seen too many things, so he'd insisted that his son have a car seat. But the car seat was a metal frame that basically was sort of buckled in with the lap belt, and so that it basically it would just could flop forward almost. And
my
Probably
favorite.
better than nothing.
No,
yeah,
I always sat.
yeah,
in
it
the
was.
front
It
row.
was. At least you were. At least it wasn't. It was better than your mom's arm coming out, putting a.
See, the car I got in was just, the front row was just one big seat, so there wasn't like separate seats, so everybody sat in the front row.
Right, it was called a bench seat. They still
Yeah.
make.
Mhm.
You always had to worry about crashing into every single full cigarette tray in the car.
Oh yeah, the ashtrays in the car. I miss those.
Ashtrays, yeah.
They use a flip.
Used to be every door, everything. That's crazy.
Let me show you how a cigarette lighter really works.
Roll down your window.
Yeah, I think
That's right,
everything
you
started going to shit when kids started wearing bike helmets.
Yeah.
You take the survival of the fittest down to playing outside. You really just
What, your car has suspension? Please, man. What the hell is
Going
that?
down the highway like this.
This is how you drive. You really drive
Every
like
2 seconds you lose visibility of what's in front of you for 2 seconds. Just the car just moving with the wind.
Well, those are the things I always talk about. Like, date yourself. It's like I remember extensively going out and helping my dad work on the car and helping him to bleed the brakes. And what he's like, you don't change. Who fucking bleeds the brakes anymore?
Oh, man.
depends on
Good
the
time.
age of your car.
Good
Well, that's true. But I mean, I remember vividly having to go in to sit in the cab of the truck when Dad was underneath and he was yelling at you. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's the constant helping dad sound. You're doing it wrong, but there's no direct instruction on how to
Exactly.
do it, right?
Just do it. Just do it.
Just
Wait a second. What do you mean? Just do it.
What am I doing wrong?
My father had the worst temper when it came to like home repair, and it was like or home improvement or anything that my mother would make him do around the house. And I remember my father was cartoonishly angry in the way that the father in A Christmas Story is, where he says words that aren't really swear words, but it's just like a tirade of angry noises. That's the way my father would. It was would never swear in front of us, but I swear to God, I knew anger.
That was
Because that was the face of anger.
That was me yesterday when I reached inside the pantry to grab a bag of chips and it was tucked behind everything, and I had knocked over some freaking little thing of dried onions or something my wife had in there. Comes flying out, hits the ground, and spills all over the place. I got to clean up the onions. No sooner did I clean up that shit, and I go to grab a bowl, and it's like wedged in the freaking. I can barely grab it, and then the whole stack of bowls comes flying out, and the bowl shatters on the floor. And now I got to go clean up the freaking broken fragments of the bowl. And I just want to have some fucking chips and some fucking goddamn
Not
dip.
putting hurdles in the way of me enjoying a snack.
Then of course the vacuum wasn't charged, so now I gotta go get a fucking find a brew. Where the hell is the goddamn last dustpan in this house? Jesus Christ!
Just think, there's still people in America without water. Not having a bad day is just like rough.
You know what? Fuck you, Nick.
We're just people without water. It rains and there are tarps. Get water.
And it's funny too because whenever you're stuck in a day like that, everything always seems to fall in slow motion.
Exactly.
You can't do anything about it.
You can see it. I'm like juggling it as they come to the ground. Yeah. Well, that was, and also that was the top of the day because we had just come back home from the vet with the dog and getting the updates on the how the cancer is progressing and everything else, and having those starting to have those discussions about the end of days type thing. So nothing like a way to kick me when I'm already down.
Well, those aren't
You
good.
know, your wife put those onions there on purpose.
Well, everybody, you know how it is. You got a pantry, and everybody wants to put something back right in front,
Right.
and so things. And every time you go reach in there, oh shit! The thing I want is 27 layers back in the pantry, and I gotta fucking. I'm trying to reach to kind of get it out because I don't want to empty the pantry to get to the fucking thing, and so you end up knocking things over. And
I worked in the restaurant industry for so long that I will FIFO my refrigerator. You bring new stuff in, you put the new stuff in the back, old stuff comes forward, right? And
my outdoor pantry, all the canned good stuff. When it comes in, I rotate.
Right. There's no way I'm putting my chicken above my beef. You know, it's got
different shelves.
Right. You store things in like an organized, appropriate manner. And then, I mean, the people that I've lived with over the years have had nothing but blatant disregard for any of those rules.
I was just talking to somebody who was here helping my wife make some banana bread the other day, and she started to grab a cutting board or something. I said, no, you can't use that cutting board. And she said, what do you mean? I said, that's a raw meat cutting board.
Yeah.
There's raw meat cutting boards. There's cooked meat cutting boards. There's vegetable cutting boards. What do you want to cut? I'll get you the right freaking cutting board because... And here's how you can tell. And I gave her the breakdown in my house of how you can tell which ones are which. She's like, oh, why do you have so many different cutting boards? I said, because no matter how well you think you're cleaning that shit, invariably there's always still a chance of contamination.
Yeah, wood cutting boards are better, but any plastic cutting boards, micro cuts, those you're not getting in there. You're not hitting that.
And that's why most of those ones I run through the dishwasher and stuff. But I do have like a really nice wood one for when I do my big cookout and stuff. But yeah, no, that's exactly it. They're all these plastic ones. So it's like there's the raw ones, and then there's the ones for this, one for that, and then I even have a whole all cutting board for when I used to do a bunch of whole all cooking back in the day. Yes, Eman. What am I looking for at GalaxyCon this weekend? I'm not looking for anything interesting because I'm expecting nothing. I'm expecting there to be like
all the fat Harley Quinns cosplaying.
GalaxyCon, I expect there to be like 4 comic book booths there, and that's about it. And the rest of it's all going to be Funkos and stuffed plushies and other Japanese anime stuff that I don't understand. So I will look at the books that are there and see. Mostly I'm there for some commissions.
You should make it your mission to inundate yourself into one of those Japanese animes that you don't understand.
I did, but
absolutely
now those animes are 50-something years old, and
pick a new one. There's plenty of them.
I don't know why.
Next week is Anime NYC. That's where I'm heading.
I really enjoyed, Star Blazers back in the day, or Battleship Space Battleship Yamato, and what was it, Bubblegum Crisis, and
that good 90s anime.
Guyver,
all hit different.
Some Mark Hamill goodness.
So
before it became Mark Hamill goodness,
They do multiple.
The most recent, I think the most recent one I've watched is Kill La Kill, but
I would highly suggest not watching a lot of anime people suggest to you.
I don't watch any anime. I was talking about the live action Guyver. The only anime that I will suggest, stand by, or defend, period, is Terminator Zero. That was an anomaly. It was phenomenal, and it was literally just like a feature-length movie that did everything in the world right and did it very well.
There's a handful of anime series that I enjoy. But the majority of it, I really don't. And I am like, people will be like, "Oh, you like anime?" I'm like, I will tell you up front, if you're an anime fan, I'm an anime snob.
Yeah.
I like
a couple of animes.
Yeah, I love Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop's good.
It's a fantastic show, and
The
has
Netflix show.
No, sir.
No, the animated.
But I will tell you this much: that Netflix show has a very strange way of capturing a sliver of the magic of Cowboy Bebop, and I think that anything they would have done would have fallen short. So I don't judge it that harshly. But
did anyone watch One Piece? Because I heard that was one that Netflix did incredibly well with the live action, and people are just really mad that it's taken so long.
Justin Birch is our One Piece reporter. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I've watched a few episodes. They were delightful.
Are you talking about both versions? Like, give us some comparisons here from the animated, because it's one of the longest running television shows ever, right?
I have actually
not the show. The manga though is
the anime.
I've never watched the anime. I've only read the manga and seen the live action.
Excellent reporting. Thank you for that report, sir.
Yeah.
Riveting stuff from Justin.
I never read the manga or watched the anime, and I enjoyed.
So the anime already has like over 1,000 episodes.
You know, it says over 1,000 is the Batman Deadpool book. Good God. Where's Izzy? You might know this. Who holds the Frank Miller variant for this Batman Deadpool thing? I can't find it anywhere. I know it exists though.
The Frank Miller one?
The Marvel at this point.
You don't know Frank Miller?
No, who is Frank Miller?
The Bazinga. Frank Miller's got one that's got everybody like, Frank Miller, but that's literally the only one I want.
It is pretty bad.
It's the only. First off, not knowing if they're underwater or not is one of the best features of that cover. Are those air bubbles? Or those? We don't know. No one knows. But I want this cover. Share your screen if you can.
Hey, is that Arthur Miller's brother?
It might be
Dave Miller's cousin.
So there's a Dan Mora, there's a Lee Bermejo, there's a Mark Brooks, there's a Jimmy Chud, there's a
Izzy, where are you looking at?
I'm looking at the DC site.
The where?
The DC site.
Controversial Scotty Young.
There's a nice Jenny Frison one.
Can you share your screen, Izzy? Because I'm on League. I'm on League, and they don't.
No, I'm actually on the DC site. So they're not saying exactly anything other than they're showing the covers.
Yeah.
So that's
the A cover, right?
That's the cover A. Then you have this one's pretty cool.
Oh, that Bermejo Doom covers.
Yeah, that Batman Deadpool cover there. They're really just
the Laura and Dick cover. Is that
I think that's a Bruno Redondo cover.
That's pretty dope.
This one's Redondo.
Yeah, in the middle.
That's Redondo. I believe that's Amanda Kana.
I will be buying more of these than I'm comfortable admitting.
You
look at the Bermejo. Ooh, look at the Bermejo.
Yeah, that Bermejo's crazy.
But look at this one. Check out the Jenny Frison one.
Jenny Frison.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Frank Miller's going to end up being a ratio variant.
It is. I got it. I got it shared. Boom.
Yeah, no, there are.
There it is.
I don't.
There we go.
29. Oh, it's a 6-1. It's a 616.
Is that an exclusive? No, it's just a ratio. There we go.
1 in 50.
But is it a 6? No, it's a 1 in 50. It's not a. It's not a.
That's right. Yeah, it's 1
That's
in
a
50.
ratio, not an exclusive.
Yeah. Oh,
I like that.
It's gonna sell though.
Yeah, it's fucking Frank Miller. It's delicious. Look at it.
Dude, I love Frank Miller. I get people hating on him, but I absolutely love Frank Miller's style.
I just got one question on that cover. Where does the dick go?
Wherever he signs.
Wherever you want it.
Maybe right between them. Is that what he's docking?
Not the Steve's dick go, but the dick go.
Put it wherever you want it.
So Bill Sienkiewicz is gonna do one, and he's doing an homage to Incredible Hulk 340.
JD with those high quality Mylar.
So what I think I'm going to do is go to Big Time Collectibles, use my reward points, so that all I have to pay is shipping for that 1 in 50. Boom.
Think I'm a clone now. What?
So for those that don't know, the John Jane Doctor Doom foil is available if there's any left. That thing looks amazing, dude. Holy shit.
So Rob, you got a good set of artists and creators in the show. Arthur Adams, Mark Waid, Rose Bench, Ben Temple-Smith, Kevin Nolan.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good group. Dexter Vines, Kevin McGuire.
I received a package in the mail from a certain comic book presser.
You received a package.
Ah.
Yes.
I got a package too.
It included this guy.
A 9.8.
Funny man.
Rob, I personally blame you for these next two.
Good.
So we got that one.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Quemmen.
He's doing the splits.
He probably found them in a garage sale for
Oh, look at that one.
Ooh,
Quemmen.
9.6. That's a good
20
job.
cents a piece.
So have you
So
switched
those are
over
your
from
fault, Rob.
X-Men to Aquaman?
Excellent. Well, if you feel guilty and bad about them, you can always send them to Comics Curing Cancer. As anybody else could look through their stuff and look at for books that they want to donate to Comics Curing Cancer. We're going to need your help in order to be able to raise the money that we're looking to raise for the American Cancer Society this year. The big event is October 24th through the 26th. The auctions, of course, we'll have the Saturday comic book art auction and this big Sunday comic auction, as well as prizes and other things throughout the event. So please, by all means, take a look through your collections at home and see what you have. What are you going to donate?
Why would I feel guilty about it?
Well,
Shouldn't
just
you
because
feel guilty about it?
No, I shouldn't feel guilty about making you spend money, especially if you donate it to Comics Curing Cancer.
Well, now it's awkward because I'm not donating.
So you're saying is that you like cancer so much that you're going to go just hang on to those to yourself. I see how it is. No, that's fair.
Wow.
Cancer loving son of a bitch.
That's right. Always knew there was something off about you, JB.
Oh yes, that is it. That is the one thing that is off about
The
it.
one thing.
Oh, FedEx is here.
Let's see what else we got.
What did you get for Comics Curing Cancer?
I got a box.
For Comics Curing Cancer?
Ooh, Fragile.
No.
Must be Italian. Some kind of prestigious award.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one of those too. See?
Oh yeah, you got Fragile.
I actually have a second one that's even bigger down here too. That
I bet you do. I bet you do.
I don't know when I'm going to get around to opening those because, well, actually I do. That'll be probably 2 weeks from now.
Well,
But
I can open mine right now.
yeah, I have a schedule I have to maintain.
Yeah, I don't do.
Yeah,
I don't
unfortunately, I have to step away. Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Drew.
Okay. I will see y'all later.
Anybody's wondering, it's a holiday in Romania today. That's why I didn't run off.
It's the Feast of Assumption.
No, it's something to do with St. Mary Day or something.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the Feast of Assumption.
If you say so.
Well, I know that because street cleaning has been suspended today.
I don't know that because I don't pay attention.
Well, I'm telling you. You didn't know that?
Everybody's got CGC boxes.
Seems like it.
I haven't gotten one of those in
We got dueling unboxings.
Look at this. Look at this. I like this plasticky. Look at that.
I will admit, it is definitely much better than what we see JB unboxing as far as bubble wrap goes.
Another box to the pile.
I bet JB's better than mine. Yeah, definitely.
That's a nice book.
Look at this thing. It's hiding.
That's a generous donation to Comics Curing Cancer. I appreciate that there, Justin.
I did not say that.
Look at this. Look at this packaging. This is awesome.
What's in the box? What's in the
I'm no
box?
longer in the box. Look, it has like a little. It's like a little.
I understand how it works. Yes,
it's so cute.
I have a whole bunch of them.
So, let's see what I got here. I got a
Little Ron Lim.
Little Ron Lim signed by this guy named Jim Starlin.
You know Dan Starlin.
You know Dan Starlin?
But yeah, do you know Chris Claremont?
I know Chris Claremont.
I know Chris. And I got this one. Remember this one?
Do you know Ian Bagley?
Ian Bagley. This is the one that we picked up in Heroes last year.
Actually,
Nick.
a writer. Oh, that's the one from.
Yeah, yeah, it's the one we picked up. Look.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What the fuck is up in the place?
What's happening?
What's happening? A lot of stuff is happening.
DJ Mofongo.
Welcome back, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I was like, he's back. He's back from PR.
Yeah,
I love this. This is awesome. I think I'm more shocked by this than the books.
Yeah, I don't know why today. Like I had a pack Friday, so I just got out of a webinar, and then I have a meeting with my one of the owners of my company at 11. So I was just like, yeah, I have a free half an hour. Let me throw on some pants and hop on this.
So you be stoned from the waist up. You needed pants,
just in case. Just in case. No, because sometimes there's a doorbell rings. You know, I don't want to get up and Winnie the Pooh it all the way down to open the door.
You should. Donald Duck it.
Yeah. No, the UPS guy got mad at me. There you go. Look, what a coincidence. I'm gonna be Donald Duck for Halloween.
Anybody seen this movie? The Pride of the X-Men. Look at that. Kids, this is what you call Oh, just in time.
Nick, put it.
At an 8.5, that's a pretty spicy meatball there.
Oh shit. Nick just has the X-Men theme just lying around the hand.
That's me.
Oh, that's you?
Let me remove that jackass then.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Copyright strike.
That just came in the mail for you?
3 hours exactly.
For me?
GSX1, that one?
Yeah. FedEx. Just fresh in from CGC.
Wake up, Jim.
Jim, what up?
Shit.
I had a package.
Like this.
I had a package come in the mail.
Wake up.
It was a bitch to clean the mailbox.
He's cracking himself
You've been
up.
waiting all week to say that joke, haven't you?
Yo, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you. That one, come on, man. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Your dining room table missing?
Watching you turn red and laugh immediately was the highlight of that joke.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry I turned red. I apologize.
I was about to say that's.
I apologize to all the true Americans. No, the dining room table was that way.
You mix with brown to get red.
Oh, brown. Oh, that was me. I was on the beach, dog. I was like chilling.
I liked your video. It was very nice.
Oh, thank you.
You know, more Mrs. Links is even better.
Yeah.
Hello.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Let's DJ more Mrs. Links. I'm down for that video.
No, I agree with you. I try to make it even in there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
you're sexy in your own way, though, DJ. You know, I like that picture of you with the flag, and you're doing that. That was hot.
Oh, yo, so speaking of that, so waiting for the picture of the flag. So you saw how it was on the beach and whatever. So that's like a big like photo spot. So we're there, and there were these 3 women. Yo, no lie, half an hour taking like photos. But it was like take the photo, then they would have to go look through it, then go back. Like, you know, these Instagram whoas. Yo, with the with the build the bodies and all that stuff, and the ass injections, like literally all 3 of them coming back looking, and yo, everybody's on the line waiting, and it's just like Jesus Christ. So then I go up there, so then Madeline takes the photo of me. So then I start doing what they were doing, like
there you go.
They're just looking like this.
You know who they were.
Making fun of us. And then they got off the line and went back on the line, which to me, like you were there for 30 minutes and you didn't get the proper photo. So the issue isn't the photo. The issue is you, ma'am. Ma'ams. Plural. Yeah,
Maybe they needed it, the sun to be in a different direction for a few minutes or something. I don't know.
They should have spoke to a lighting guy or God. Like it's like,
yeah, get a professional to go and shoot them and be done with it. I got shit to do. Get off.
Yeah, hire Leon.
Move, people.
Don't you understand? I want to take a picture that I'm going to look at and send it to Instagram and tell the whole world about.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were just like, oh no, but in these pictures, I actually look how I look in real life.
I can't have that.
Yeah, I need to look differently. It's only so far you can suck in your stomach. I mean,
so Mark, I do want to apologize for butt
You
down
better.
the other day. That was I was like, what's going on with my phone? And I was like, oh shit. That was
Butt
an
down.
oopsa. An oopsa.
Accident butt down. Those are fun.
So what's everyone up to?
But I got to pick up this while I was down there. So
Waiting for In the Mix.
I'm very happy about that.
Ooh,
are you donating that to Comics Curing Cancer?
Hell no. I got better stuff than that, sucker.
Nice. Oh shit.
Wow.
Can you dig that?
Can you dig that?
Can you?
What you say? Is he waiting for In the Mix?
Yeah. When's it In the Mix again?
We'll be back Friday, September 5th. Friday, September 5th, we'll be giving away the Summer Links box, which got 2 slabs in it, and then these other dope ass books, high value, like modern books.
If you win the books, you have to donate them to Comics Curing Cancer.
No, you don't. You keep them. Yeah, no, I don't want people to think like
No,
some people take it serious and some people get caught
That
up
is
in
true.
it.
That's true.
Yeah, nah, this is your books. You do whatever the hell you want with it.
So how was PR besides the photos?
Yo, you guys want to hear a story about Puerto Rico, man? So boom.
No.
Nah, yo.
I do.
Did you get some patelillos? Did you get some coquito?
No.
Cocaine?
No. That's Colombia.
That's the only Puerto Rican word I know.
Cocaine?
No, but check this out, right? So we go out there. Our tickets, the main thing we went out there was for the Bad Bunny concert, right? So shout out to Bad Bunny. Our tickets were for Friday. Yo, so we get all, dolled up. We go out to the concert venue. Mrs. Lynx is looking like $1 million. I'm not too shabby myself. Yo, scan our tickets. Invalid.
Ooh.
Invalid.
Wrong
I was
day?
devastated. No, so I basically got scammed.
Oh no.
So I had the paper printed tickets scanned invalid. Then I showed it on my phone and it scanned invalid. And they were just like, yo, there's nothing like we could do. Your tickets are invalid. So immediately I got them through SeatGeek. So immediately I went to the line to the box office. There were like 150 people on the line. All of them got scammed, including myself. And then finally we get to the front of the line and there was only like one person. Like my Spanish is not too good. So Madeline goes and they just told her, yo, there's nothing we could do. You bought this through a third party vendor, not through the venue. So I got scammed. Luckily, the good thing is as soon as they scanned my tickets and I got invalid, I immediately opened a support ticket with SeatGeek through the chat bot just so that I could get a timestamp because the timestamp is super important. Had I done that, if I would have went back to the hotel, I would have been asked out because it's after the concert had started. So I could have tried to scam them. So I opened that and then I spoke to a human being. So like right now it's still under investigation, but up until then I'm out like $2,200, right? Went back to the hotel. Yo, I was super pissed and I was just like, yo, we can't be here without going to the concert. Let's buy 2 more tickets. So we bought tickets for Saturday. And then
Did you SeatGeek again?
No, StubHub. No.
StubHub.
Yeah, I did. After, hopefully I get my money back and everything, and then SeatGeek is done. Fuck SeatGeek.
Well, why wouldn't you get your money back from SeatGeek though?
They should have a guarantee, shouldn't they? That at least.
Yeah, it should 1000%.
They just have their process, is what he's saying. They have to go through their process first.
Yeah, so
they have to get the insurance money. That's what they got to get.
Partly, yeah.
Yeah, no.
They have to verify that it is a scam. They have to address that while, like you said, get their insurance and all that in the process.
So I spoke to somebody yesterday yesterday was Thursday, on Wednesday, and they're asking me all these questions, and I'm making it sure, like, yo, I'm not sure of the exact time it was scanned, but I know it was within this 10-minute window of the timestamp you can retrieve from the support bot, like making sure like, yo, I did everything, whatever. Anyway, so got new tickets for Saturday. We went and yo, when I tell you I was nervous as fuck, like getting up to the line, because if that shit scanned red again, I would have started crying. No, and we went in green and then my heart like grew 3 times as like bigger, like the Grinch and shit. Whatever, but like waiting on that line on Saturday, torrential downpour. So we're there, and then it just starts raining. But it was funny because it's not like over here. People would have been like, "Yo, open the fucking door, let us in!" Like people's like, yeah, they start cheering. Everybody's like dancing in the fucking streets and shit. It was amazing. But But yeah, but I'm out $2,200 until Siki comes through.
What is Bad Bunny? Is that a rapper or a regular?
It's the actor from Happy Gilmore 2 who is his caddy.
He was a wrestler.
He was a wrestler, yeah.
So
Wrestles Damian Priest.
So he's a entertainer. So he's
He's
been
a
in
jack
movies,
of all trades.
whatever. Yeah,
He played Shrek in SNL.
Hey, speaking of which, did he do Chambea also?
Nah, dude, and I was waiting for that, man. That would have been dope. But to your question, Jim, he's literally the biggest artist in the world right now.
Okay.
Like as far as just like because it's like world music.
He's not 10 feet tall, so don't go blowing it up.
Yeah, and he's
because
not
he's
wide.
2 inches taller than you, DJ. Doesn't mean he's the biggest.
He's pretty, he's pretty wide. He's not pretty wide either.
Yeah, no. So he's like the as far as like selling and streaming
Popular.
and all that stuff. He's the most popular artist in the world, only because he's Latino and there are a bunch of countries that speak Spanish and all that stuff. So
there are
super dope.
He's bigger than Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Yeah. So when people say no, Taylor Swift, you are wrong, sir, ma'am, or in between. I don't.
You
judge.
can't get more manly than Bad Bunny.
I will Google him.
Yeah, Google him. It's pretty, but it's all Spanish music. So and he does different types of Spanish music. So
what does that even mean?
He's bringing back salsa. That's what I like.
No inglés.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
Español solamente, no inglés.
He's the sister of Pedro Pascal.
Did you say he?
He's the sister.
He's the sister.
Yes.
Wow.
He's the sister to Pedro Pascal.
Oh shit!
If you know, you know.
In what?
There's a skit. I don't know if you ever seen the skit.
SNL.
The SNL sister. Oh,
Yeah.
mami, como tú estás?
Yeah, SNL. That was hilarious.
Sister.
Was it the sister or was it the mother?
Yeah, it was his. No, it was her.
Pedro was the mother, right?
Pedro's the mother, and he's the aunt.
And Bad Bunny was the tia. Yeah.
Like, oh, you should get a nice white girl. It's the best.
Yeah. So I mean, the concert was dope. Puerto Rico was dope. I've been to Puerto Rico before, but this time I had the most fun I have because we went without an itinerary, and I think so. Day one, I broke my camera. I broke my camera day one.
You traveled without an agenda?
Yeah, it was just like wherever the wind takes us.
Shit, how is that a vacation? That's like hell.
No, because we had just came from vacation, like in Mexico, and we had like a lot of shit to do. So this one, it was just like I just wanted to like walk around, experience the culture and all that shit. I broke my camera on day one. I broke my camera, so I was like curious.
So you're saying is that there's no footage, therefore it didn't happen. Got it.
Oh no. There's I filmed on my phone. But it was just like
backup cameras. Got it.
So there's your photo of Bad Bunny right there.
I got so mad that I even like looked at where's the nearest Best Buy to go get a camera, and then Madeline was just like, "Yo, you don't need a new camera."
So you lost $2,200 in concert. You lost a $3,000 camera.
Yeah, $3,000 camera. Yeah, exactly.
$3,000 camera. So what do? You just go buy more tickets, buy another camera. That's the life of the DJ.
And if you want to know where your $4.99 a month is going,
I haven't bought a new camera.
Living large.
No, I haven't bought a new camera just yet. I'd
like to say that DJ does not control the money for Comic Screen Games.
I haven't bought a new camera just yet, but I've been looking. I don't know. Like I don't have any events or anything like that, so I'm not filming something, and I got like 2 other cameras here. So
I think he's buying one of those IMAX Red cameras, isn't he?
Bro, those shits is crazy.
Big box camera.
That shit is like 30 grand. At least.
Lord.
So DJ, I'm going to New York Comic Con. It's a fish. I'll be there.
It's a fish. Why is it a fish?
Because it's not a something else.
Shouldn't it be a rat?
No, that's for the other show.
You going to
yeah.
Congrats, sir.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll all be there. Yeah.
Be there. Having fun.
We'll all be there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm up of the thinking like with New York Comic Con, I don't go unless I'm like contracted to film and stuff.
I'm sure you'll be there.
Oh no, I am. Like I got 3 different people that reached out to me about filming. And obviously I'm gonna go with No Mas and stuff because they're family. I got something else in the works, and then somebody else. I was just like, I could go over there for like 2 hours and do something really quickly. But yo, like that, I'm like over New York Comic Con.
Well, New York was good last year.
Yeah,
it was good last year. The previous years I could care less, but it was good last year. So
I think
I
if
don't know.
if I'm going to Baltimore, I'm going for that one Saturday, Izzy. That'll be it.
I'll be there, bro. That's my plan.
I'm not gonna go all 3 days. I'm just gonna go that one day.
Baltimore, all you need is one day, really.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be spending a whole lot because the following week I have a major donation.
Well, you got that, and then the week before that, like New York is happening, then Baltimore's happening the following week. So I don't even know how I'm gonna pull that.
I don't care about New York. I'm not driving up that far to go to a freaking con that I can go to right here. It's even better.
You are right.
But you can bring me that Snake Eyes mofo.
You want me to bring it instead of ship it?
I mean, I figured that's what you was doing anyway since it's been over a month.
No, it hasn't been a month, man. I've been away, man. I've been doing stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I think I have a better shot of getting in October.
You want me to hold it or you want me to ship it? I could do either or.
Can you? Then ship it.
I'll ship it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ship that shit. But yeah, I'm still gonna go. I think it's just gonna be that Saturday.
I got invited down to Baltimore, but I'm gonna pass.
Well, you know, there might be a controlled city by the time Comic-Con rolls around. I say that, but that's not.
I'm curious to see what's gonna be how many people are gonna show up.
Why is that?
Show up to what?
To Baltimore.
To the con? Tons, like normal. They're all being cosplay.
Yeah, it's usually they'll be all in cosplay in New York too. But it's like I said, it's a week later. It's usually held in September.
Yeah,
they just tried to move it to October.
Yeah,
put me off.
I've done it before. I've done New York and then Baltimore the very next week.
They've done back to back.
Yeah, I've done it before.
How was back to back?
You'll hate yourself.
Better than front to front.
There you go.
Well,
Dicks up.
Depends on who the other front is.
That is also true.
Yo, it's super bad. No, not as super bad. This is the end where they're like, "We're gonna go front to front, back to back, dicks up," like when they laying on the sofa.
Thanks for the heads up, Davers.
No, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Who besides Alan Davis is gonna be in Baltimore?
Justin, are you going to Baltimore?
No. So my wife is currently pregnant.
Nice.
And
congratulations.
Who's the dad?
Is it yours?
Well, TBD. We'll find out. We'll all find out together. I'm gonna live stream.
TBD. We'll find out.
Are you gonna hire Maury Povich to come in?
Oh my god!
And help and host that event?
No, I'm actually gonna hire Stan Sakai. It'll be great entertainment.
He might be
unless the baby comes out Asian, then
it'd be a whole different thing.
And that would be.
Oh, what a winner!
You got a winner.
I actually want that to happen now. She's due.
Oh yes, Stan Sakai will be at Baltimore.
Well, she's due at the first week in November. She'll probably only make it till October. I don't want to travel at that point. So
yeah, no, you're risking it. Then
yeah, I just
so that's perfect. So you could be in the waiting room watching comics curing cancer.
Ooh, Charles Vest.
It's true. I could be.
My wife was 9 months pregnant when we went to Philly Comic Con, Wizard World.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
In which Jim Lee gave her a seat and do Jubilee.
So will this be number 3?
Yes, baby number 3.
That's amazing.
2 girls so far, right?
Again, question mark at the end of my congratulations.
Yes, 2 girls. This one is a boy. My wife does not know what to do with herself.
You maneuver yourself better this time.
Yes, that's TBD.
TBD, Jesus Christ. How excited are you for the boy? Pause.
Well, I'm actually the only thing that I think about is the fact that I will be 60 years old when he graduates from high school.
That's a man with practical fucking thought.
Yeah.
So
that's
is this one planned?
All the kids are gonna be like, "Your dad is owed."
Yeah.
It's like, you're damn right.
Who needs retirement, right?
That's just yeah. Those are the things, right? That was the whole planet.
Get those letters ready.
How old are your girls?
The oldest is 6.5. She'll be 7 in January.
Okay. I thought one was like 10.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have my first kid until I was 35.
Gotcha.
You didn't have your first kid?
So that it's true what they say about comic book letterers.
I create my first kid until I was 35. Sorry.
And what did they say about comic book letters?
I don't know.
What did they say about what?
They're late to the game all the time.
Yeah, basically. They're too busy lettering. Instead of pounding.
You know, I mean, yeah.
They just don't bring in the chicks like they used to.
I felt like we were kind of late.
The letterer groupies
our
are.
job, so
that's
and I was
fantastic.
Brother John used to be like, you gotta get these kids early. You gotta, you know, you got married now, have these kids, and I'm like, I've kind of been enjoying life. I'm good with it.
That's why I got married really early. That way I could have the time just enjoying and then still start having them and be done with them by 30. So that way I can get them when I turned 50. My theory was I could be done with them.
Really be done with them, yeah.
But apparently that's still not the case.
They like just hang around forever.
I was 28 for my oldest. So
well, I mean, you know, it's just
everybody's different. There's no 18. There's no set.
Oh
there's
yeah,
no
we know.
DJ
DJ was still a kid, man, when that baby.
I think America Chavez is more close in age to Mark than I am to Mark.
That's all good. It's all good. I mean, as long as you can handle it, it's all good. Man, Mark, I had to buy this action 1089 because it's got negative space in it. And it falls in my negative space world. And I didn't even read this damn thing. The guy at the comic shop was like, "You never read this." I'm like, "I know, but I told you fools. Negative space."
It's a good read. The Superboy storyline's been solid, man.
And then I had to have that one because, you know.
That was nice.
I prefer positive space.
So Justin, you're getting a whole other room all set up, or?
We are. The plan is to add an addition to the house.
Nice.
Before or after?
Kicked out. I'm getting kicked out of the basement here, and I'm being moved, as my wife put it, with all my crap to the new room.
Got it.
Pretty soon you'll have the shed. That's what they'll give you. The shed.
I'm probably the only one removing rooms from my house. So expensive.
There's no way to put a room in this house. It's
Justin's gonna set up in an empty pool in the backyard.
I'll be in a cardboard box, like a fridge box.
What, right there, you've been saving them up there. You can build a fort.
Yeah, you can build a fort.
Just don't set up your cardboard box in DC.
That was my favorite. That was part of the plan.
He's gonna have a tent.
I'm living in a cardboard box.
Man, big shout out to Miss Soul.
Yes, the narcissistic Miss Soul.
Yeah, big shout out to Miss Soul.
See, Miss Soul knows. Digging the negative space covers right on. I didn't buy anything.
DJ,
yes, Mark.
That part in Alien Earth where the xenomorph face punched that dude and then swung him around by his limp body. That was cool as shit.
First of all, I want to congratulate you on calling it a xenomorph, where people are just like, "Hey, remember the alien and Aliens? It's a xenomorph."
A xenomorph, yeah. There's a lot of aliens.
Xenomorph, right?
These big science words.
Yeah, that was cool as hell. I dig that the xenomorph is like Big Chap, like from the original Alien, like super tall. And it's funny, he has, because it's a person in a suit, so he has like some body to him. It's not just like a skinny, like the warrior alien. This is like Big Chap style.
I didn't know it's a he.
Oh, I saw that thing swinging.
Well, there's
I saw that xenocock.
Wow. You're really into it, weren't you?
That's not his tail.
Right up the side of his face.
Yeah.
You sure that was the TV series?
All over the mailbox, apparently.
I knew he was a male because there wasn't a female president. He was happy.
That's a callback.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce to you Austin LeMay.
Alien Earth is amazing.
But that's like, I haven't watched it yet, but this is like one of 4, right? There were 4 other aliens or 5 aliens, all something like that in the in the storyline, it's more than just that, though, right? They capture some other alien that looks like a freaking gremlin or something. They're like, oh, so
yeah, the research ship has other specimens on it.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
so it's like it's like a small one that sucks blood, and then it turns
one
like a
creeped the
giant,
shit out of me, that
a giant blood sack. So it's like almost like a
It's
worm.
like the fly from Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell that lands on you and then
yeah.
drains all your blood.
No, I
And I
remember that,
laughed my
yeah.
ass off when I saw that scene in Alien.
All right,
Because that's all I
I'm
could
gonna
think about
watch it
was
today. I just
Dr.
was
Rick
curious.
Marshall going pale.
Yo, I love that from the very beginning. It like you could tell it's in the Alien universe, and it's
the way they shot it, yeah, it looked...
bro, like the whole scene. It was too much callbacky though to the original Alien with the scene at the table and all that. And then Mr. Tang is a pervert. You got a pervert synth.
Yeah.
He's watching the chick sleep in cryo sleep.
Oh, it made me think back to the first Alien. I guess he was a perv too, because he was just trying to. When he finally went rogue and broke down, he was trying to stuff Ripley.
All right. Well, it is now.
Ripley is wild.
Time for me to go focus on the people who pay me for some strange reason. But
your OnlyFans.
Especially since I'm only working a partial day today, so I can go to the con later this afternoon.
What con?
So, Galaxy Con San Jose.
Wakanda.
Yo, that's
Go
a
talk to
perfect
some
name
artists.
for a con.
Wakanda.
All right, well, enjoy.
Yeah.
No, but spell it like. All right, Rob. But spell it like WHA.
They should make it. It should be Whack Con. So it's be a special con of just like the entire Whack universe. We can get them over here, and maybe we can have a tattoo done at the same time. I don't know.
That's one idea.
Anyways,
that's one idea.
I was second thought. You know what, Justin, help me out.
Oh, wait.
Too late.
Too late. Yo, so I've been reading. I read all of the old Dynamite stuff. So I'm on the Herculoids, and this issue cracked me up, and also gave you a little bit of information because I was like,
"What issue is that?"
This is issue number 6. It's
so when Igu sheds his skin.
Yes, and I was like, damn, they're giving the origin of not the origin per se, but
a little bit of a slice of life of Igu for the first time.
I didn't know that he could go without his skin like that. He's like molting. I
like how Amzat was unforgiving and like it's a fight for survival during this moment of
they're throwing everything at him and he's just like fighting them off.
To the volcano bath.
Yeah.
Are you reading Night Lord though?
Night Lord is where it's at.
Yo, Night Lord is fire, dog.
Do we have an image of Night Lord? Because I would love to see it.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
And then I'm reading. I don't know if I'm thrilled that they're back to Space Ghost #1 again. I don't know why they had to that over.
They're doing it in seasons, Jim. It's a 1-year series, so you get 12 issues, and that's a season. It's completely continuing, but realistically, #1 sell better than #13. So they formatted it to be 12-issue story arcs with an annual finale.
This right here.
That sounds like
I don't read a lot of crazy stuff, but this right here is crazy.
I think Marvel and DC should start doing that, where they renumber their comic books. I think that would be a great idea.
I think Marvel should do it most of all. They really
like I do it every 6 issues. Who's scared? Who cares about yearly?
Nice.
That's this. You know who did this? This is Shane, and I'm not going to say his name right. Shane Glines, Glines, Shane Glines.
But Batman, do you know Wayne
Glines, the Batman Adventures animation guy? I found him on the Instagram too. I've been talking to him. I'm gonna get something done by him. He's no longer doing animation right now. He's kind of fallen out of that.
Night Lord. Okay, there we go. Oh, you put the link? Okay, let me go grab this link. I want to see Night Lord.
No, your name is Tulsa Comic Con LLC.
Let's see.
Oh, Jim, are you planning on donating that book to Comics Curing Cancer?
Yes.
Not at all.
He said not at all. Night Lord link dropped in the chat. Get your Night Lord on.
I am a little nervous though about finding something to send because in Rob's clip, man, he's like, We need a original lard. We need 9.8. We need, we need books that are. I'm just like, okay, but what if you just have like sets of stuff you want to do? Like I was thinking throwing that Mr. Miracle run in that's got, I got Tom King and, Mitch Gerards to sign it and just throw that in there as a whole pack and send a couple of, maybe a slab or two of something. And that's going to be it.
Yeah, I think what Rob was trying to say is we don't want like your trash, because what happens is like people would look through their collection and it's things that they don't want and things that can't sell. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, we don't want
like that $20.99. You don't want that $20.99
unless it's a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
365.
365. Well, Rob will buy any.
Apparently, he wouldn't want this $20.99. 9.2.
Not unless you crack it.
9.2.
Speaking of $20.99, it has nothing to do with $20.99. Philip Kennedy Johnson announced yesterday. Well, I think the announcement comes today.
Hulk.
Infernal Hulk, 6 to midnight.
Yeah,
He's gonna be a hot Hulk.
I think a lot of people are going to have misplaced conceptions with this because he teased it with Incredible, Immortal, Infernal. But what Philip Kennedy Johnson's doing, if you're not loving what he's doing right now, and I mean that very specifically, if you are not loving what he's doing right now, you're not going to.
Which I am.
You're not going to like Infernal Hulk because he's literally doing what he did with Superman, where he tells like this 4-year saga that goes deep in lore. It's not bombastic. It's not this and that, but it's rich in story and stuff. What he's doing with Incredible Hulk right now is a lot of people have dropped it. A lot of people aren't into it. It's long in the tooth, but it's going to hit this tipping point where it actually like you start to get some payoffs and stuff, which his Superman stuff was legendary. Like it's in the Hall of Fame already, but he's even going back to Superman stuff at the end of the year. That's continuing it because it's so freaking vast.
And we had a bombastic reference.
I call on Izzy.
Hi.
Are you reading Hulk? Are you reading Hulk, Izzy?
No, I am not reading Hulk.
Is anybody other than Link's reading Hulk?
I think I'm more interested in fertile Hulk.
Infertile Hulk. No, he's very fertile.
Yeah.
All right, Links.
Midnight to 6.
I'm a couple
Yeah.
Austin got it.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on it, Links?
I am anything Hulk. Obviously, I'm going to be extremely excited. I'm super duper excited.
Johnny
but
Cage's
I want
Hulk?
Go back.
That's
all
like
right, now that we've addressed that, we can move forward.
That's scoured from my memory. The Donny Cates Hulk. That was a dark time. That was just like
It was, and I told everyone it was going to go to shit.
I was hitting the sauce very heavy.
So was Donnie.
Oh shit! So was Donnie.
Oh shit! Is right.
But the last issue of Incredible Hulk, where he murders that dude that killed his kid. Nobody?
Anybody?
That was the last issue, right?
I think it was the last issue.
Yo, so the Incredible Hulk, and it's like a standalone issue because he's like the main story's happening over here, and then he's transitioning, like just getting to another point, whatever. Yeah. So then Hulk is just hanging out in the forest, and he meets a little kid. Long story short, no. Long story short, the kid is like a spirit or like a apparition or whatever. And then the father is actually he wasn't a serial killer, but he was like a bank robber, and he was an abuser. So then he ended up killing his kid. That kid is like about 7 years old, and he buried him by this tree. And then they had to pick up and leave because something happened. The cops were onto them. And then the mother saw Hulk, and she told Hulk, or he kind of like got the gist that the father had killed the kid. And Hulk, as the father was leaving in the bus, crashed the bus, and he killed the father. And that's the first time I've ever seen Hulk legit kill a human.
That's what I was going to say. He doesn't usually do that, right?
No. So in his mind, even though like the guy is human, he was still a monster. So I don't know if this is going to play like a big part in that, because legit, this is the first time Hulk put the beats to a person and legit killed them. Like, which was crazy. Like, I was like,
that's what happens when you get long hair. You get rebellious and you just start killing people.
What happens when you're going bald? Like, what happens then? Because
No,
my hairline is kind of like
you start hurting yourself. That's what that happens.
I'm gonna become a cutter. My hairline is like that's why I got that on. Yeah, dude. Oh man.
I just love the special effects.
So that's a key. We should get that one. That's a key.
So keep in mind, like we're on issue 27 of the first story arc right now.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's gonna go to 50.
50.
No, it's going to change to Infernal. This is about to cap and go to Infernal.
Oh, okay. So it's going to start with Infernal
it's a
number
separate
1.
thing. They're just going to switch the title up again because, for one, they have to get to it, and like there's a little bit of marketing behind it. They have to get back to a number 1. The sales aren't doing what the sales doing, so they switch it up, calling it like Incredible, Immortal, Infernal. Which really, if you look at that, it's wrong. It would be Immortal, Plain, then Incredible again, then Infernal. But
I think
we're still dealing with the Return of the Monster. This is like a modern version of Return of the Monster, but dealing with like since the Green Door is closed.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at what Infernal means, it looks like we're going back down below because with the stuff that Immortal introduced and made canon with the Hulk was some of the coolest stuff that they dealt with. So I think they're wanting to pick up some of those pieces, and we're going back down below for.
Have you been enjoying it?
Parts there's some issues where I'm like, this was an enjoyable issue, but like it's legitimately long in the tooth, man. It's not a great Hulk run. This run of Hulk, no one will ever 10 years from now say go read the PKJ run. And
so for the audience members that don't know what long in the tooth means, I 1000% know, but there might be some audience members that don't. What does that mean?
Who do not know what that means?
It's really drug out storytelling, and it's lacking a lot of dynamic high points. It doesn't have a lot of rollover structure. It's just like you're treading the same water over and over, and every issue includes a lot of nothingness. It's just
because it's like interchangeable monsters.
Not just that, we're on 27 issues. You can literally cut this down to 6 issues and be in the exact same spot our main characters are at right now. You can have like this old god-esque character teased. You can have Charlie take on the form of a monster, and you can have them walking through the woods together, and there's no other high points of anything. When he went to Vegas, it was almost like they were going to do a high point when he faced off with some of the mother monster kind of thing, but it was a nothing burger. Send him down into, he took an L and sent him down into like that version of the below kind of thing, but they retrieved him, so we're just back to trekking through the woods. There hasn't been,
but in Vegas, that's when Charlie got the eldest powers or the
that's
skin
what I'm saying.
powers.
Like that was like kind of a high point. We got that, so you can do that in the 6 issues. You can do the introduction. Issue 3, they hit Vegas, and issue 6, we're right where we're at, and nothing else with this changes at all. So there's a lot of issues, but we haven't done a lot of things.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
I don't disagree with you. I'm enjoying it, but yeah, it could be 6 issues. You could cut out a lot of fat.
And
I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving the art. I'm loving the transformations.
The Nick Klein stuff is amazing. The horrific transformations are top tier. Like they're some of them are way better than even what we saw with Immortal.
I don't know if Nick Klein is going to continue on it, or it's like that person from the last issue, but I'm not feeling the person from the last issue.
To be fair, Nick Klein hasn't continued since issue number 3. Just pops in every once in a while for an issue.
Right. I think you said it was him and Klein.
Gotcha.
And he gets offended if you state anything online that, I'm not feeling the art. I want Nick Klein to come back. Oh, you need to be nice to these other people. They're top tier art. No, they're not. They're not top tier artists. Y'all are doing fill-in artists with people who have no footprint in the industry because they haven't been able to make a name for themselves with their subpar art.
Sounds like to me what you're saying is this is like one of those books that has a lot of filler issues, like in the TV show where you're like, oh, this they didn't even need to make this. They could have just skipped this episode altogether.
Yeah, I hate to use the term because it's so used so often, but it's a mid book at best. But Hulk? It's not bad, and if you enjoy Hulk, I mean, you're not going to dislike it. But this is not a book at all that I would ever recommend to someone. Hey, check this book out because you should like comics. This is one you should read. Nobody, not one person. I would not tell anybody that. Right. I enjoy it.
Well, you're also a Hulk fan, though.
Yeah,
I don't think it's definitely not for a casual.
But you know what? That's saying that there are a lot of books out there that are like that in their history. In their history, they'll have a writer that'll sit there and write for like 50 issues, and it'll drag on for, you know, going, wow, I could have done this in 12, really, but I wanted to. And it's just their writing style and how it plays out.
I was looking forward to Philip Kennedy Johnson bringing that same pizzazz that he brought to Superman. He brought Superman back. He was the one that brought him back from the Bendis era. He reestablished Superman and got the comics selling again.
Sure.
He reintroduced Mongol and re-envisioned him as like a title that you have to usurp your father to even get the title. So making the reintroduction of Mongol a character that actually could be feared. How am I going to beat him? I haven't beaten this guy before and stuff. And he brought in a story with the old gods. And if you're a DC person at all, like you definitely want to see some content with old gods and stuff. And if you're a new fan, it was all new material. Even for old fans, it was new material. So it was really amazing. And they had Riccardo Federici doing interiors consistently. Riccardo Federici on consistent interiors is crazy. But people would buy it just for the art even at that point. But there was a lot going on with it, and it played out over a long period of time, and it stayed hyper focused to itself like this book is doing. But this just doesn't have that pizzazz. And I don't mean to just compare it to that, but it's clear to see that's what he's doing. He's probably somebody who writes and hits deadlines, and he's consistent, so he's easy to keep for a long period of time. You know, he's a semi-newer writer. He came in during the Future State era at DC, like with
That's
Ron
it?
V.
That's it?
Huh?
No, you're talking about Philip Kennedy Johnson, right?
Yeah, he came in with the alumni of Rom V and Jeremy Adams and all that stuff.
Holy shit, I thought he was around for a while.
No, I'm just saying, what I'm saying is like, to follow up, you said this wouldn't have been a book that I would say, hey, if you want to know about the Hulk, and that's okay, because there's a lot of other characters that have that same, like you said, Superman's the same way. You might not reference
anybody
this,
and everybody straight to the Bruce Jones run. If you want to get introduced to Hulk, because it's not dialogue heavy, it's art, fantastic all through it.
You'll be able to breeze through it.
And you will, and it'll be very familiar with the traveling banner aspect. Like it's like that's like the perfect entry, and it's still modern. You know what I mean?
Still the 70s, but it's the 70s Hulk in modern times. That's what
exactly.
And that's what all I was saying is this isn't the first time. A lot of characters are like that, so it's okay.
And in the Bruce Jones run, for me, that's the best iteration of Abomination.
Hey, Tulsa.
Oh, amazing.
And I think you have to have to keep the Bleecker Street saying, you know, spread that money out, you know, get them 50 issues. Make you want to, you know, as long as the story can continue to get you excited about reading it, that's key.
I think like one of the like ongoing series that I'm still reading, but it's like at the bottom of my list when I get it, Immortal Thor is the worst.
Trash.
Isn't it? It's over now, right? Now
why do you get it then?
Why?
Is it just Alex Ross covers that you like?
Yeah, that's number one, Alex Ross. But then what happens is like I'll get the Alex Ross, and then I'll see it here. It's legit just there, and then it's just I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just read it. But like every time I read it, I punch myself in the leg right after. Like since I'm sitting down, boom.
I'm so stupid. Why did I do it? It's like Charlie Brown in the football. You just can't get away from it.
And it's funny. Mark dropped it. When you dropped it, like issue 2, 3.
I was smart. I dropped it at 3. Yeah.
At 3. Yeah, I just kept going because of the cover, but it's legit like one of the worst books I've ever read.
Again, like you can see some of the marketing decisions, because marketing is a huge part of the decisions gets made with comics, and the success of the Immortal Hulk is what got us our Chris Cantwell Iron Man run, where they're like, let's relaunch Iron Man at number 1, take him back to nuts and bolts, and get Alex Ross to do the cover. Well, let's do Thor. But how can we get the same? We'll call it Immortal Thor, because that's the trick people. And I'm like, I like to give Marvel stuff a try, like when they would restart it, because I love these characters to death. But I held out with Iron Man for far too long. It was ass. And then with Thor, I'm like, dude, I'm not playing these fucking games. What is this weird Loki bullshit? I'm out.
Yo, trash, man.
Fuck out of here.
Like trash. I don't know. So in the last issue, I think Like he supposedly die, or they did just
Yeah,
because
because
they're coming back as like
Mortal
Donald
Hulk or something like that, which is stupid.
Yeah, Mortal Hulk. Yeah, so he like lost his powers and stuff, and it's like there was so much promise there because if they introduced like who are the gods, so they introduced like Utgard and like Utgard Loki, Utgard Thor, and Utgard. But it's
Hey, Mark,
that shit was trash.
who is this?
Are you turned into a Viking?
Who's this artist that's doing the History DC?
Chris Stanley is your primary artist on the covers, and half the interiors, and Mike Allred is on the.
That looks a lot like Iggy's work, man.
If you looked
Mike
at that, Allred, bro, that's like the biggest compliment you could ever give Izzy. Like in the world, look at him.
No, I'm talking about
Iggy.
I'm talking about Ignacio.
Yeah, because I don't draw like
when
that.
you look at the C3 book Ignacio did.
Ignacio does have
that
a lot
Superman.
of that.
He definitely. I mean, I'm looking at this going, holy crap! Did
Ignacio
the
other half of the artist something Walker, I believe.
All right, I'm gonna drop. I have my meeting was moved to 11:15.
Sure. Yeah.
Peace out, guys. Have a great weekend.
Hey, DJ.
See you guys soon.
You too.
All right, bro, Chacho. Yeah, the new history of the DC universe has been fantastic. The first issue was a banger. The second issue was all more familiar because it kind of gets into the era that we have all.
Right. That's what I'm going to read today. Is the second issue? They haven't come on third yet, right?
No, not yet. The first issue was significantly more enjoyable because it's characters and eras that is so new to us.
Yeah, I still liked it though. I don't have a problem with picking these up. Some people were bitching about it, but
they're mandatory.
I think that it's like it's almost like a reboot. It's one of them fools on God, what channel was that I was watching? I can't remember the channel now, but it was like they were just saying that it did. It seemed like they didn't
chastise them.
I know. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you because if I do remember it, I'm not. That's exactly what you do. They were, saying it's not like the Who's Who, which they liked because it did an individual breakdown.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be.
And that's kind of what I'm yelling at the screen going, that's not what it's meant to be, ding dong, but whatever. But I've enjoyed it. And I'm sure John's gotten them because
it's meant to be like a historic book. Like almost textbook like
it's a continuity setter. Like it's better than the Who's Who. Like I don't need stats on all these characters.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like a story as much as it's trying to share with you what's going this whole world.
Right.
So which I like, it has no real plot other than we want to tell you the history.
Yeah. No, I just thought the art was I said, holy crap, that looks just like Ignacio's art.
Yeah, no, Mike Aldred's great, man.
And then
his wife is a colorist, right?
Yeah, she does the colors.
This Space Ghost Johnny Quest thing
Space Quest is a blast, dude.
I love it. It gives me chills because I'm like, oh, if they could have done this back in the 70s, John and I would have never left the damn TV. We'd have been like, sorry, we can't go to church today, Mom. Johnny Quest is about to go with Space Ghost.
And that's
that's
exactly what your mom would say. Like, get your butt in the car.
She's like,
now.
Click, not today, boys.
You are going to enjoy Jesus today. Space Ghost, nothing.
That wasn't, that wouldn't not even have happened.
More retro.
That would not
They're
have
saying
happened.
Thor is gonna die in Doomsday. Yeah, but
no, he's not. He's not
no
gonna
one
die.
gives a shit.
I was just gonna say, like, who cares?
No one cares.
He's not dying in Doomsday.
At this point, Tyler Rake is Chris Hemsworth's greatest character on film, and he's immortal, and that's all that matters.
This is my take on that movie. I think what's gonna end up happening is they're gonna bring back Josh Brolin's Thanos, and they're just gonna rip his skeleton off. He's gonna bring him back just to kill him again.
They're gonna do that little animated sequence, but in live action.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Won't make for a good movie, but it'll be a cool scene.
Mm-hmm.
You remember back in X-Men 3 when they let Juggernaut do that was like one of the earliest memes ever, right? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
I'm the Juggernaut, yeah.
Yeah, they actually did it in the movie.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
I'm the Juggernaut. And they had the perfect guy playing that.
Yeah, dude, Vinny Jones.
Vinny Jones was crazy.
His suit looked awesome, the body muscles and everything.
They wanted to bring him back, and he said no.
The smart man.
Well,
They recasted him for Deadpool Wolverine.
Well, for Deadpool Wolverine, they just had like a stand-in for him in some weird way because they never really showed him.
No, he was in it. He fought Laura Kinney and got his feet cut off and all that stuff. Juggernaut and Deadpool Wolverine, the X-Men 3 Juggernaut was all up in that movie.
No, I'm talking about in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. I don't remember
I am too.
I don't remember
he's who Laura Kinney faced off against at the end. She even cut his feet off.
But they didn't show his face.
Yeah, they did. It was in that. It was just a different actor. You know, they recasted Bullseye. It was a black.
Yeah, that I know.
Bullseye, but the Juggernaut had a bigger part. Like he was more forefront in the people that you can see and everything. And in the final fight, he wasn't like a speaking role big character, but he was one of the
retro. What you're talking about with Deadpool 2 was not the Juggernaut that we're talking about. So
yeah, we're talking about Deadpool 3.
Yeah, so Deadpool Wolverine had the Juggernaut from X-Men 3. Deadpool 2 was Ryan Reynolds' voice in a totally new version of the Juggernaut. So they're two different Juggernauts. Yeah.
Thor goes down and goes to Valhalla to fight with Iron Man. Oh, too soon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's how they bring back RDJ. They already brought him back as Dr. Doom in the laziest move of all time. Cost them a lot of money, so it makes sense if they're not bringing him back just for that one role.
They brought him back to play someone else.
What is with that? What is with that logo thing on the Spider-Man? Everybody, so I don't even. Is that
so? They're what they're trying to say is that the spider grew. Like it was a baby spider and it's growing to be a bigger spider.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about there's a logo on a tank in the
okay, I know what you're talking about. So the logo has to deal with the gang. There's supposed to be a gang involved, Mr. Negative's gang.
Okay. So that's what that is.
That's
people are like, oh, it's going to be a crossover. So like, you know,
the thing with this movie is that there's a lot going on in this movie that we don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you got Punisher, you got the Hulk, you got what we think is Mr. Negative, you got the Scorpion. Who there's discussion that Scorpion's going to be Venom, and that's precedence because in the Brand New Day storyline, Scorpion does become Venom. If you remember,
well,
so
I'm just curious. I didn't know.
I don't really care about that storyline anyway. That's kind of when I fell off of Spider-Man.
It's not even a Spider-Man logo. It's like shaped like a.
It looked like Thundercats.
I'm thinking
it looks like something looks like something out of Transformers, kind of, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
And there's some people are trying to say that's Mephisto, but I doubt if it's Mephisto.
Oh, I hope it's Mephisto.
Uh-huh.
And not because I think that would be cool, but I think it could be stupid. And the more that they do stupid, the more I enjoy it at this point.
Yeah, Taylor. Mary Jane is Venom.
So, off topic.
Yeah, I'm not to be hopping off here, Retro. My oldest should be pulling up any minute. Me and her about to go hang out for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Real question, though. Since you saw the movie, the Red Sonja in the theater, when is it, like,
it's done?
When can you see it anywhere else? You mean it was one day release?
It's called streaming. You blink it and you missed it.
Yeah, so it's not going to be in a theater ever again. It's just going to go right to video. Mark, do you know?
As it should.
No, it's going to streaming.
August 13th.
You can. No, that was the theater release. You can go to Apple or Fandango at home and pre-order it to watch at home. It's only $14.99 for the HD pre-order. So go. Y'all should go.
Not that hard up for it.
Dude, $15 for the movie. That's not bad at all, man.
I'm a little disappointed because this version of Red Sonja doesn't have the assets.
Say it.
The assets that Red Sonja needs. The photo I'm looking at. Okay.
The movie is what it is. It's a B movie. Like, enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah. Miss So wants to know what your opinion on Tron Ares is.
I have to see it.
Mark. She's been asking a lot.
I'm stoked for that. I'm super
All I know is when they drive through and it slices the car, I'm like, oh, shit. And they on the motorcycle and all of a sudden the car's behind it and that they released that.
It looks good. It looks cool. Like
it looks wild.
It looks crazy. I don't know how it's gonna perform, but it looks crazy.
Yeah,
I think it's going to perform fair to middling.
That's
when the recognizers, you know, the things that are shaped like a box.
Right, right.
When the recognizer is over the city in the end of that trailer and just opens up the top and shoots like a barrage of missiles, and all the missiles are trailing the light. I'm like, holy shit!
How did
and all of them go down like through the streets of the city? I'm like, some of the visuals in this are going to be absolutely insane. I like that Evan Peters is brought back as Dillinger's son. I hate that we didn't get Cillian Murphy fleshed out in Legacy, that they kind of dropped that, but Evan Peters is a cool actor. I like the concept to it. Seeing Jeff Bridges properly represented in the grid, like on the big screen in the trailer I saw, you actually get to see a better shot of him. He's not a solid object, even on the grid. Like his outline is like just there because Jeff Bridges, a user, died on the grid. That's only been done one time. And the fact that they're not ignoring those like really cool concepts and what happens to a conscience when it's left on the grid. Does it become AI? What does it become? He was like pretty much the god of the grid, so we'll see what happens. And I like his curiosity with Ares, and I'm a Jared Leto fan, like unapologetically. It doesn't mean everything he does is a good movie, but I like him as an actor. I think he's a great actor for a role like a program, especially that's searching for consciousness. Like look at what he did in Blade Runner. That was a cool little play on character. He's a phenomenal actor. So if you give him a good script, he will perform well for you.
Right.
So,
you give him a bad script, he'll perform as much as he possibly can with it, you know.
He will perform the script you give him, proven.
Yeah.
But yeah, my daughter just pulled up. I'm out 5,000. Her birthday's tomorrow and she leaves for college tomorrow, so we're about to go paint the town whatever color she brings. Oh, wait, she brought a dad shirt.
Uh-oh.
She's carrying it. Let's see if it's a Gamecock shirt real quick before we leave. So she's going to USC Columbia, the Gamecocks too. All right, I want to see what the shirt is. Is that my shirt?
Yeah.
That's my shirt.
It's a little big.
Perfect. Did you have to get this made, or
no? We found it.
This existed. Yeah, do you have a matching one?
Yeah, it's white.
They didn't have a bigger one.
You need to get that one for Cliff too.
It should say every day. There it is. Go Cox.
All right.
Fantastic. All right, guys. Y'all have a good
Love you guys.
weekend, all that good stuff.
Enjoy your day.
And just for all of y'all with short-term memory loss about Deadpool and Wolverine, we'll end the stream with this.